Good morning! Let me pause the music. And my controller is not working, yay. Or the capture is not working, one of the two, I don't know. Yeah, I think the capture's messed up. Cool, deactivate, activate that again, hopefully it's good. Cool, okay, we're doing some troubleshooting, yay. See, I thought I had it set up, but I guess not doing anything for 10 minutes made it have problems. Give me a moment. We're back with more World's End Club. That's the plan anyway. If I can get my capture card working again. Come on, please don't do this to me. Let me unplug it, plug it back in. I'm still sick, as you can hear in my voice, and I did listen to a little bit of the VOD last time, and yeah, I was sniffing so much, and I may keep sniffing. I'm sorry about that. Why the heck isn't this working? Come on. Oh, hello? Are we live? Are we grooving? Okay, looks like we're good. Okay, we're back with World's End Club. So, this is my third time playing the game. I did 2 really long streams where I played this game. Today, I cannot do another 10-hour stream, unfortunately. I feel like we're close to the end, but we might not be that close where I finish it today. I'm not sure. Let's just keep going. I won't spend too much time recapping what's happened so far. We'll just get into it. There's some mysteries in this game. I want to know what's going on. I want to know. Apparently there's a traitor among us. Who's this? Hello, Black Boo. Welcome back. Oh my gosh.
Oh, my leg?
Welcome back to the stream.
Hurts, but it's not a big deal.
Oh yeah, because he did like sprain his leg, didn't he? Reacher. Says nothing.
It's not broken. I'm sure if I leave it be, it'll heal natural. Jennu said so.
Hey, I did say it's not broken, but I also said it'll only be fine if you don't push it. If you put too much weight on it again, I don't know what's gonna happen.
Okay. I'll stay put for a while.
You'd better.
Yeah, another thing is I have to cancel tomorrow's stream. Sorry for the late notice on it. I should have set that on the schedule earlier. So yeah, if I don't finish the game today, it might be the weekend where I continue it. Not sure. We'll just have to see how we go.
Hey, Rachel. Will you hear me out? I kinda got a problem.
Yeah.
Like I told you before, Yuki and I are fated to be together.
Yeah, I mean, what? Did you tell me this?
And that's great, but I'm worried about something.
About Chuko?
You get it, right? It's her cooking.
Oh.
If we get married, I'll have to eat that slop every day, right?
We get married? Bro, you're like 10 years old.
No! I can't handle that!
Like, she's got time to learn how to cook, you know?
Do I gotta give up on marrying Yuki? No! I can't handle that either!
The true side of love, the side of true love, is being able to stomach your partner's cooking, no matter what it tastes like. Yeah, I mean, maybe he can't hack it. Maybe he's not ready for marriage. I feel like few are at his age. So it's nothing to be ashamed of.
This is like the choice from hell! What should I do, Rachel?
Don't look at me. I don't say nothing. Chicker!
Gosh, that was really horrible. I can't believe I ate Yuki's disgusting cooking again. Maybe her taste buds are broken. Or she's an alien.
I kind of feel like she's an alien. She did, you know, come from the sky. And it was a cloudy day. There could have been a UFO that she came from.
I don't think an Earthling would be able to make something that destructive.
How do you mess up soup? Did they even have anything to season it with? I think it's just the amygdala. I think it's just the mushroom. I don't know. They're making it sound like it's Yuki's cooking, but it's maybe it's this mushroom that tastes disgusting. I don't know.
Come to think of it, she came falling out of the sky.
Exactly.
Wait, could she really be? No way.
I mean, I assume Yuki had to have eaten... Like, the first time she made the minestrone, she didn't eat it because she wasn't brainwashed. So she didn't need to eat it. But the second time, everyone ate the minestrone so that they could see Vanilla, right? Vanilla is a ghost, and the hyper amygdala makes them see things like ghosts and whatever. So she had to have eaten some then. I don't know. Maybe we'll talk to Yuki and she'll tell us about what she thought of it.
I'm so glad we found the hyper amygdala.
Hey, Yuki, about that. Didn't hyperamygdaclear have another name?
Yes. It's also known as the Elysian fungus.
Elysian refers to heaven, like Elysian fields. And
Fungus is the general term for mushrooms.
Okay, new theory. So the hyper amygdala, it actually is poisonous. We all ate it, and we're dead. That's why we can see Vanilla, because we're all ghosts now.
Basically, it means mushroom of heaven.
Elysian is heaven. Heaven is Elysian.
Why are we emphasizing this, Neuro? What are you thinking? So you are all breaking the ghost rules. Yeah! You know, we had that whole scene where we were walking on the tracks and we were like, there's no cops, there's no ghost cops, so yeah.
Now I finally have superpowers I can use myself.
Oh yeah!
And it's like a force field. Boys use force fields all the time when they pretend to be superheroes. They can absorb any attack and deflect it back. I always wanted force field powers. No matter what
Lucky
anyone
you.
does or says to me, I can take it now.
Cool!
But I
Thumbs up.
finally noticed force fields aren't for protecting me. They're for protecting the people that are dear to me.
I see.
I think I gained this power because I realized that.
Cool! I mean, it seems really specific that you always wanted this power, but sure.
I've said it before, but Aniki is my hero. Whenever I'm in trouble, he comes running and quietly fixes everything. That's the kind of hero he is. Ever since that one time. But my hero can also be a reckless idiot sometimes. So I get worried. He always carries so much on his shoulders and never takes care of himself.
I actually think the Pi and Anarchy little romance that they've got going, it's nice, it's fine. I think the Danganronpa series has some garbo couples. I hate most of them, you know? So I think, you know, all the little romance storytelling in this it's done fine so far. It's, you know, they're kids, so it's easy to like not take it that seriously, and you know, the little like one-sided crushes and stuff, it's like, yeah, it's not that serious. It makes it more fun. Whereas I feel like in Danganronpa, yeah, it was like some of the like romances they're taken too seriously, and it's like I haven't seen enough Dangan to know the couples, sadly. Yeah, it's like I think the first game is kind of fine with it. Like there's not much going on in terms of like romantic subtext. I think the main character, there's a girl at the start of the game he kind of has like ship teasing moments with, and then she dies because it's that kind of game, you know? And then there's another girl that you can read into subtext with later in the game, but that's kind of all that's going on in the first Danganronpa game, unless I'm forgetting something. But it's Danganronpa 2 and V3 where they really, and the anime as well, where they really start like adding all these like romantic pairings, and a lot of them just don't work for me. I don't know. I guess I won't get into, you know, reviewing every single one, but a lot of them don't work for me. I think in the Zero Escape series, I think romance is done a little bit better in that one. Like, there's ups and downs, but yeah.
It got me thinking. Just because he's a hero doesn't mean he always has to protect me.
The thing is, Zero Escape broke my heart, yeah.
When they're in trouble, heroes need to be rescued too. I want to be the person that supports Aniki when he's in need. That's my dream.
Because when I first played Virtue's Last Reward, I shipped Sigma and Phi. Ooh. Awkward. Sorry about that.
Rachel, thank you so much. I can talk to everyone now. And my brother can see me too. That's more than enough. Since I'm a ghost, I can't hope for any more.
Also, I hate Akane with a passion, so ick whenever I see them trying to pair her with Junpei. See, I think Akane and Junpei in the first game and the second game, it's done really well. And you know, it's sorry. Sigma and Phi also have this kind of stuff going on with them where I feel like there is ship teasing going on, but it feels off, right? And I always viewed it as intentional. I always viewed it as like, yeah, there's something, you know, it's following some of the same tropes as a romantic couple, but there's something off here. And then, you know, it's revealed what kind of person Akane is kind of, yeah. I liked that. I liked the dramatic stuff. I like in the secret ending of Virtue's Last Reward how, you know, after all this time of chasing after her, Junpei is like, the Akane Kurashiki that I knew isn't here. She's not anywhere. That was a devastating line, you know? That is so good. And so, yeah, I don't really like how the next game kind of goes back and that's my favorite version of Junpei. He finally wised up. Yeah, like after many years. I like Zero Time Dilemma overall. I think there's a lot of flaws. There's a lot of flaws with it. And I think the Akane Junpei stuff is definitely something I didn't like the first time I played it, and then on repeat plays, I've come to appreciate parts of it, but don't really like it overall. But yeah, I think when it comes to like stories with kids, right? Everyone knows the best ship is Sigma and Date. Oh my gosh. It's actually Sigma and Akane. Like, it was never really explored what's going on with them, but I feel like they had something. It's, you know, Anyway, I was saying, like, in World's End Club, you know, the story is about kids, and I feel like it's easy to, you know, have these kids be like acting age inappropriate when it comes to romance. I feel like a lot of anime and cartoons and stuff will have kids like with romantic ships, and they act too mature. They act too like it's treated too seriously. I think this game is treating it pretty fine. I think Pai and Anaki, they've got like a little something going on, but it's still like in the early stages, and the other characters, they all have like crushes on each other, but they're, you know, they're kind of shallow, and it's, you know, because they're just kids. They don't even, they don't even know what they like. But, you know, like Mo-chan is like, I like Neuro because she looks like a chestnut, you know, like that's it. That's all he cares about. And of course, because he's, you know, they're all like 10 or something, so.
I heard you guys found some ruins while you were looking for the hyperamygdaclear.
Yeah, we did.
Aw, I wanted to see it too. The King of Asta also appeared in the Electro Rangers summer live-action movie. Oh, you don't know about the King of Asta, Rachel? According to legends, there was an ancient civilization in the area long, long ago. And some people say he started this country. I've heard all sorts of urban legends about it. But if you found the ancient ruins, then I guess it could all be true.
Oh, really? That has grave implications. I don't know. So what's up with this prophecy, you know, the king of Nostradamus... Was it king? I don't know. The Nostradamus prophecy, right? Because they keep bringing it up, and I feel like, you know, if they bring it up once, it's like, oh, haha, Tatsun, you and your like silly knowledge that you know from your Power Rangers show, right? But they all keep bringing it up, so it's like, is that what's going on in the game?
It was Rachel, Aniki, and Pai who found the hyperamygdaclear. Oh, wow. I couldn't even hear the sound of it.
Oh, it's no big deal.
All I found were truffles.
And what was with the deep voice version of the whistle, you know? Cause like, yeah, we went into those ruins, right? And it was like, oh, if you hear whistling, that's the hyperamygdaclear. And we heard that. But then we also heard this like kind of weird deep voice version of it, and we were like, haha, what if it's a male mushroom, right? Like, what was up with that?
What?
At first I thought it meant it was the wrong mushroom. Yeah, but like, we never ended up finding out what was going on there.
You know about them? Truffles are one of the world's top 3 delicacies. It's a specific variety of mushroom. It's extremely hard to grow, so it's very rare. Its distinct aroma makes it the perfect flavoring in gourmet dishes.
It was growing around here?
You can pick them in Japan too, though they're a bit different than the ones in other countries.
But those are amazing too. So, where's the one you picked?
Huh? I didn't pick any.
What? Why not?
Why not?
Because we were looking for hyperamid to clear. And besides, I don't really like truffles.
Oh my gosh, Motan. Like, what is this? At the start of the game, I was thinking, yeah, he's on the grind. He's gonna be a food critic, but you know, he keeps coming out with like just random stuff that he's like, I don't like it. It's why did he even bring it up then? Exactly. You need to refine your palate, Mochan, if you ever want to make it in the food criticism industry.
I don't really like the smell. Anyway, it's great that it all worked out.
Okay, bye. Hey, Pochi, what's up? Are you the trader, by the way? I feel like you're sus. I hear the truffles actually taste really bad if eaten alone.
I wonder how we ended up in
I haven't tried them. I feel like I've tried like stuff that has truffle sauce on it or truffle oil sauce. like I've tried a burger with like truffle something. Truffle. It's some kind of sauce, I don't know. But I don't think I've tried truffles on its own.
I was thinking about that. It's true we didn't know the direction, but how did that happen when we were following the rails? I may be overthinking it, but maybe we were led here by someone's will.
What? Wait, hold on. What did you say? Let me go in the text list. I missed him. How did that happen when we were following the whales? I may be overthinking it, but maybe we're led here. See, I'm confused because, like, when he said this last thing, I thought, oh, he's talking about like the trader. Yeah, I guess that's what he's talking about. He's thinking like, you know, the trader led us here. Oh, that's all he's got to say. All right.
If you're talking about the brilliant chef Yuki and her artistic dishes, it's all good. To get the taste out of my mouth, I drank the Lifeguard, and it was gone like that.
Yeah, Lifeguard with the 7 amino acids and 7 vitamins and honey and royal jelly, right?
That was lingering in my mouth.
How did the trader relay down the train rails? Exactly. Like we were on the train and it crashed, didn't it? I'm trying to remember if it was this timeline or the other timeline, but I think it was this timeline, right? Where the train crashed. Like it went off the rails. So who could have done that? Right? It didn't crash, the brakes blew out. Oh yeah! It crashed last time. Okay, yeah, I think you're right actually. Cause yeah, what I'm talking about is we did over here on the map, you can see this blue path. That's from the other ending where we what was it? Yeah, I think the train crashed and then like half of us got kidnapped. So we went to go save the people who got kidnapped and we got a little helicopter. We were flying past Mount Fuji and it was erupting and we were like, oh no, we kind of steered away from it or something, I guess. But then we got killed because we were shot out of the sky. So yeah, on this path, it was like, yeah, the brakes. I don't remember why we couldn't use the train anymore. Exactly.
I mean, is Lifeguard awesome or what?
I know Pochi was, like, driving the train, and he's always been suspicious for that, but why would he out himself? I don't know.
Lifeguard is the greatest thing in the world.
Self-report, I guess.
It literally guards our life. It's a liquid guardian.
Okay. I don't trust it. I don't trust Lifeguard. Last time the train was split up, Rachel was in the back part with half the kids. The kids in the front train got kidnapped. Yeah. Yeah. But this time we all stuck together.
Yeah, what a happy day. I can't believe we could see Vanilla again. Rachel, you guys were right after all. Vanilla was always by our side. But we didn't notice you. I'm so sorry, Vanilla.
Chenu.
Vanilla, come home to Tokyo with us.
Sure.
I don't know, Vanilla. Don't you have places to be? You know, you're a ghost. Aren't you gonna go to, you know, the Lost Island or whatever? You know, whatever the afterlife is.
What? There's so much leftover hyper-amygdala minestrone!
Yeah, because it's disgusting.
Did you actually eat it, Yuki? Of course!
Okay, so she likes
How
it.
did it taste?
I mean, that makes sense, right?
It was incredibly delicious, of course!
Of course.
I thought my tongue would melt and I'd die!
Interesting metaphor.
That's actually pretty close to what happened.
Thanks to that, I can talk to Vanny now. Right, Vanny? Totally, Yuki.
You guys just met for the first time, right?
Yep. I've been watching her since Ehime, though. We're both like super fair-skinned, right?
What?
Yeah, so we kinda hit it off immediately.
What? That's huh? Vanilla looked a bit tan to me in this, like, yeah, like, I mean, first of all, not true. Second of all, why would you bond over that? It's kind of,
Forget about that. Check out that thing over there.
What thing? Oh, it's the X. We can all see it now. Yeah, we've been seeing that since the start, guys.
What is that thing?
It looks like an X. Is that what Pochi and the others were talking about?
Yeah.
You guys see it now?
Yes. Clearly.
I think it's because you've eaten the hyper-amygdaclear.
That thing gives me the creeps.
Yeah, same here.
That thing is called the Panopticon.
Sorry, what? When did you find this out?
Panopticon? Supposedly, the AI Mike created it, but I don't know much about it.
When? Huh? When did you find this out,
I
Vanilla?
wonder if that thing is also in Tokyo.
Because I've been wondering what the X's are
I
since the
assume
start.
so.
I wonder if everyone in Tokyo is safe.
Huh?
Oh, come on, guys. What's the matter? I'm sure it's okay. Everyone in Tokyo will be fine.
Also, when I was watching like a little bit of my own VOD yesterday, well, not yesterday, the day before. I stayed in bed all day yesterday. When I was watching it the other day, I watched like the start of the game again, and yeah, at the very start of the game, it's like a flash forward kind of thing, the way the story is told. And I was talking about how we're going to fight Mike. That's what they say in the start. They're like, Mike is our enemy. He's right behind this door. And then this like legendary Pokemon shows up, or at least that's what I keep calling it because it looks like a legendary Pokemon. It did talk to us. I realized that the legendary Pokemon has Pielope's voice, so I guess it's like, you know, it's a messed up form of Pielope, maybe.
So come on, cheer up. I don't want to see you guys like this. Because today is a special day. I can talk to you all now. I think it's the happiest day of my... life?
You're dead. Whoa. Oh, dance number. Okay.
Clear blue skies and warm summer days. We have to find the courage within for whatever comes our way. Our great adventure's about to begin.
12 boys and girls,
Aww.
go-getters, fate brought us together. And when we
Even Pochi's putting his game away for once. What the hell? And expect Anarchy to start singing. Cause he's in the team now. Let's go! What? Okay. Nagano area. Let's keep going.
Hey, that mountain over there? It's Mount Fuji, right? Yeah, it is. Then why is Mount Fuji... Mount Fuji... erupting?
Is that really Mount Fuji, though?
I'm sure of it. This is Lake Suwa, which is in the center of Nagano Prefecture. Even though there are high mountains all around, you can see Mount Fuji clearly from here.
Maybe it's because of the earthquake swarm.
Maybe something inside of the Earth is changing.
I just really hope we can get to Tokyo safely.
Don't worry about it. I promise, we'll make it.
Okay. You promise?
Look how many obstacles we've overcome so far by working together.
Working together, huh? You haven't hardly done a thing, Pochi!
Whoa! Whoa! Called out.
Rachel was the one that saved us at the undersea theme park. Mo-chan was the one that beat the dogs in Kagoshima, right?
And it was Rachel who saved Pochi and Yuki in the mountains in Yamaguchi, too.
Gonzai, you literally would not be here if not for Kochi.
I helped too! Miss Nero and Mr. Rachel were the real heroes at the cult in Ehime.
Oh my god, everyone's getting on his ass! Everyone's like, yep, Pochi did nothing. It was all Rachel.
In Osaka, Kansai and Rachel really showed what they're made of. Thanks to them, we got the antibiotics that saved Chuko's life.
It's okay. Pochi, show me your Balatro run. I bet it's going really well. Right? So it's all worth it, you know?
On the train,
It was Tatsune and Reicho that did the real fighting. Aniki, too.
At Shirakawa-go, we found the hyper amygdaclear thanks to Aniki and Reicho.
I feel like Pochi was there for a lot of this. He drove the train!
Every time we got in trouble.
Pochi drove the train! Like, straight dragon, my man! Look, I think Pochi's sauce, but you can't say he hasn't done anything.
It was always Rachel that pulled our bacon out of the frying pan?
Well, I mean, we've known this. I'm the main character.
Just figured that out?
That's why Reicho is so amazing.
Yeah, thank goodness for Reicho.
Yep, I gotta admit, Rachel is the man.
Aww.
If you compare them, Pochi is, well, ouch.
That's why you can't compare them. If you compared me against any one of yous, you're gonna come off second best, right? Because I'm the protagonist. That's why I've been doing all this crazy stuff. But like, you know, Pochi's contributed, just like all of you have.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if this is different if you know, I guess I can't bring up the choices, but we had choices, right? And because I haven't gone back to go down the other paths, I have a feeling like Genu, for example, Genu hasn't done anything in my playthrough of the game. But I don't think that's a problem with Genu. I imagine if I went down one of the other paths, she would do something. But like, you know, yeah, if you're gonna drag someone for being useless, well, Genu, she hasn't done anything. I haven't got Yuki's power if she's got one, so Yuki hasn't really done much.
True.
What are you saying? Pochi helped too.
Okay. Somebody's standing up for him.
It was Pochi that drove the diesel locomotive.
Yeah, but that's why we ended up going way off course.
But it worked out in the end.
Yeah, thanks to him, I can talk with everybody now.
Anyway, enough about Pochi. Even if he is good for nothing,
Oh my gosh.
he's still one of us.
Good for nothing? That was pretty cold.
Hey, I said even if, didn't I? Anyway, for all we know, Pochi's got some hidden power still waiting to come out.
Like what?
Maybe he can eat ice cream without getting brain freeze?
What?
Or maybe his nails grow super fast.
Some power that is.
Sorry, Pochi. We're just joking.
Yeah, we're happy to just have you. Yeah, just you being here makes us feel comfortable.
Like an emotional support animal?
Oh my gosh.
No, I think he's more like a mascot.
Stop! Like, at this point, even if he is the traitor, I don't think he deserves this.
Good point. Pochi is like the Go-Getters Club's mascot. Yep, that's all your life is worth.
What the actual hell? I feel like I'm getting secondhand burn from all this slander on Pochi's name. Like, yeah. That's all your life is work? How can you just say that?
Anyhow, let's get a move on. 200 kilometers more to Tokyo. Final push. Go-Getters Club!
Go!
Hey, oh!
Did you hear that? The mascot for the Go-Getters Club. That's all my life is worth.
It's fine. I'm sorry. I didn't really say anything to stand up for you, but like, to be fair, I haven't said anything this entire time, so you know, you can't expect me to. But it's fine. I'm sure it's fine.
Kind of funny, I guess.
Now, why'd you say it like that? Like, Pochi. Why'd you say it like that? Suspicious. I don't know. I just have a vibe about this interaction we're having right now. What are you trying to say? What are you trying to say?
I'm so envious of you, Rachel. Loved by all. Everybody's hero. But me, on the other hand... Can I ask you something?
Yeah?
In the world you live in, do people like me exist?
What do you mean? I'm sorry, what do you mean? What do you mean the world I live in? Do I not live in the world with you guys? What's going on here? Why do I feel like he's not talking to Rachel and he's talking to me, you know? This is like a Monica situation. Doki Doki Literature Club, you know?
I've got to get to the others.
Put a pin in that.
That's...
A UFO!
UFO?
It definitely looks like a UFO.
Came out of nowhere and started to attack!
It must work for Mike.
So it came to capture us.
I don't know. That was one deadly attack.
Yeah! I think they're really trying to kill us here!
What?
Fine. Let's run for it!
Okay. Oh.
We're trapped!
Oh my gosh. No, we're not. Just break free from being a 2D side scroller and, you know, go third dimension. Run toward the camera. Oh my god.
We're all done for!
What now?
You guys, find a place to hide.
Got it!
It's perfect time for Pie to take center stage. Exactly. Why isn't she doing anything? Oh no.
Hey, what are you doing, Rachel?
I'm doing my main character posing.
Hurry up and hide! Rachel!
Oh, okay.
What?
What are the creeps swarming around? Oops. I didn't think I grabbed the... Got him.
Oh!
Rachel, you better dodge. I'm trying my bestest here. Choo. Oh, well, that didn't do anything. Wow, a missile. Something came out.
Yo,
There's something in its mouth. Rachel, throw a rock into its mouth. Okay, sorry. Okay, I missed my chance because there was too many things. I've said it before, but like aiming as Rachel is really difficult actually. I think we need to... Alright, and then it's gonna open its mouth, right? Or not, it's gonna turn around. Oh. Ah, see, how am I meant to do it? Okay.
You did it!
Nice job. It looks like its mouth is its weak point. Okay, we got it. Alright, alright.
We did it!
What do you mean we? What do you mean we did it, mate? Huh? Where are my rocks? Oh, there's one here. Quickly, quickly, God damn it! Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Stop! Stop turning around! Okay. Yeah, Pi really totally could have used her powers here, but just didn't.
I think we're good to go now!
Everybody! Rachel took care of them for us!
Don't look now, but...
Yikes! What the hell?
What? Oh my god, imagine it comes up with another, like, credits, and it's another ending. And that's why people don't like this game, because there's only 2 endings and they both suck.
Look how beat up he is. How can he keep going?
I'm built different! Whoa! Whoa!
Could it be?
He's going to throw that thing?
I'm a legend! I just died, I think. Oh my gosh! Oh, please stop with the noise. Please stop. Okay.
Hey!
Oh, what am I meant to do? What am I supposed to do here?
Hey!
Oh my god. Okay. Okay. Okay.
Hey!
It starts automatically. It actually starts like charging up automatically. So, you know, it gets me stuck in that animation and then I'm just shot. Like, what am I meant to do?
Hey!
Am I meant to stand here? Oh. No? Can you just yeet it as fast as possible? No, it's like charging up. I think I've got to like dodge the lasers, but it's like when the lasers attack, I don't think I died right away there, but it was hard to see where I was. And I think he's moving automatically. Yeah.
Hey!
Okay. Stay in the middle, stay in the middle. Don't move, don't move, don't move. Go! Whoa!
Mr. Rachel, you're the greatest!
I'm pretty cool.
Just a little more. It's about to go down.
Hey, you know, during that whole sequence when the girls were talking about how, you know, everyone was talking about crushes they had, right? Nobody said they had a crush on me. I just realized that. And, you know, I'm a little hurt.
Rachel!
You're too awesome for anyone to like, not down to earth enough. Yeah, yeah. I have that problem in real life as well.
You're amazing, Rachel!
Me and Rachel, we're the same. I get it. I get it.
Seriously, you were hyper, ultra, super, duper, awesome!
It's like having a crush on a supermodel. Great to admire from afar, but never in person. Yeah, I don't know. I just kind of feel like you guys only like me because I'm useful to you. But if I wasn't useful to you, you'd be treating me like Pochi. But at least Pochi has Neuro who has a crush on him, you know?
That sound.
Oh no.
No way! You're kidding me!
Oh! Rachel? What is he doing? Rachel is too OP for this. Did he die?
Is everyone okay?
Am I dead?
Yeah, somehow.
But what about Rachel?
Hi, you really could have helped me out there, by the way. You really could have helped me out there. But, what, you know.
Look over there! Rachel!
Oh my god, am I dead? This is Pi's fault. If I'm dead, it's Pi's fault. I'm so mad.
Hey! What the hell?
You know, we got an ad break coming in like 3 seconds, so I think I'll throw out the BRB screen. Like, all right, after hyping up Rachel and bringing down Pochi, we get an entire scene of how badass Rachel is. Yeah, like, just to reaffirm it, you know? And we got an ad break. I'll throw out the BRB so that, you know, we don't... is Rachel dead? Stay tuned.
What? It can't be.
Welcome back. Sorry. What's happened to Rachel? Let's let's find out.
Rachel! He's...
Oh my gosh. I had a
A
feeling.
robot?
I only got this feeling just now, right? When Pochi was talking to the camera, you know? But what? I guess, yeah, in hindsight, a lot of stuff makes sense about Rachel, but like, damn! I didn't see this coming, but now that I see it, I'm not surprised. Yeah, I feel like that's how it's been for a couple of twists in this game. I'm wondering if I played it again, if there would be more hints before Pochi turned to the camera and was like, it's kind of funny that they're calling me a mascot character, huh, Rachel? You know? Does that mean Pochi's been controlling us with his game console this whole time? Is that what, you know, is that how he knows?
He's a robot?
And what happens for the rest of the game? The whole not talking thing was probably a big hit. Yeah, probably, I guess. But yeah, like, what happens for the rest of the game? Are we gonna switch protagonists? Or are they gonna fix him?
No, I don't believe it. It can't be. But how?
It's impossible. Rachel, a robot?
But wait, he's been a robot this entire time, like even long before the meteor. Yeah, maybe he must have been, right? Because the thing with Rachel is that he transferred to the school 6 months after Vanilla died. And he's been with the gang for 6 months before their school trip where the meteor happened. So yeah, has he been a robot the whole time, or was he replaced at some point?
Hey, Miss Neuro! What are you doing?
I'm seeing how he's constructed.
What do you want to know that for?
Oh, be quiet!
Ah, I see now.
What is it?
This robot doesn't seem to have an autonomous control program. There's no high-functioning AI built into him like you might expect.
Pochi's been controlling us, right? With his game console. That's totally what's happening.
So basically, he wasn't moving on his own?
Yes. Instead, he's got a built-in transceiver.
Is that the reason for this whole conversation where they're like, Pochi's useless, it was Rachel who did everything, so that now it can be revealed. Actually, Pochi did everything. Pochi did everything that Rachel did. That's so silly.
In other words, that means he was being controlled by someone.
But how did Pochi drive the train and control us at the same time? I don't know.
Huh? So, you're saying that Rachel was like some kind of puppet?
And there were... I actually did talk about this really early on. I was wondering if it was going to be like Pochi is with us no matter what. I thought it was because he was the traitor or something, and you know. I was like, okay, so is Pochi, you know, no matter what choices do we make, is Pochi going to be by our side no matter what? But then actually there was a time where he was separated from us, so how does he control us when he doesn't see us, kind of thing?
Yes.
Then who's pulling the strings?
Isn't it obvious? It's Mike! I bet you anything that Mike was controlling him!
There must be a built-in camera. Yeah, maybe.
No. I don't think that's right. Pochi, can I borrow that game for a minute?
Huh? Why?
Just give it to me. You guys ready? Watch this.
Oh, come on, don't... Don't puppeteer my lifeless corpse. Alright, I knew it.
What the hell?
Don't you get it? The one that was controlling Rachel. It was Pochi.
So, what's up with that, Pochi? Like, what is the deal?
All this time, he was using this game console to control Rachel.
Did he make me? Is he my dad? You know, like did he build me?
Wait, hold on a second. Pochi wasn't with Rachel 24/7 though.
Yeah, that's what I just said. Gosh, I do like this game. How I feel like if it's not in these moments, it'll be at the campfire scenes. Any like little questions I have, they do actually get brought up by the characters. I don't know, maybe maybe I'm just simple, and these are the obvious stuff that, you know, the writers caught. It's just I feel like some games it'll have BS and it's not explained. So
Like when we got on the train from Nara.
it's nice that they don't just gloss over plot holes. They're all intentional. Yeah, that's what I mean. Because look, we'll talk about Danganronpa a little bit. In Danganronpa, there were definitely moments where I was like, oh, you know, this thing, it's going to be really important in the trial, right? And then it wasn't. And then I'm like, wait, what happened to this thing? You know, like, look, I don't want to spoil it, but you know, I know there's one trial where I was bothered because it was like a character is killed, but they never established what the murder weapon is. And I thought that was going to be a big thing where they were like, what happened to the murder weapon? But they don't even talk about it, and it pissed me off so bad. But yeah, there's moments like that in Danganronpa. But I feel like this is very much a Zero Escape thing. I definitely feel like in Zero Escape there were things where that yeah, every little thing gets wrapped up. It is all intentional.
Pochi was in the driver's seat.
It was set up so that the footage Rachel recorded would be displayed up on this game screen. Same goes for the sound.
Sound?
What about the times when they were super far apart from each other?
I'm sure it was done using satellite transmission then. Rachel's body also had that function built in.
And you noticed that just from like examining him for like 5 seconds? She's kind of crazy.
Pochi, is this true?
Now I have another question. So, and I'm wondering if this is going to be the case. You know how Vanilla is a genius programmer? I'm wondering if she was involved in this, right? She's supposed to be a genius programmer, right? And when Yoro was like, Pochi, let me look at that game console, Vanilla was like, huh? Why? You know, like, But who built me?
Yeah. Everything Nyoro said is true. I was controlling Rachel all this time.
Why? For what reason?
Answer them, Pochi!
Come on, I'm at the edge of my seat.
Oh, I get it. I told you before, didn't I? While you guys were in your pods, I did all sorts of investigating. That's when I learned.
Why are they acting like Pochi did something wrong? He's been saving their asses all this time. Exactly. I guess they're... It is weird that he hid it from them, right? And yeah, is Rachel, has he been a robot this whole time? You know, yeah.
Someone in the Go-Getters Club was feeding info to Mike.
Okay.
So you mean...
You're saying it was Pochi?
Pochi was the what?
You saying Pochi is working for Mike?
But if he was the traitor, why did he help us so much? Yeah.
No way! Come on, Mr. Pochi. Is it true?
If he won't talk, I guess it's true, huh?
You're horrible, Pochi.
You lowlife.
been lying to us this whole time.
Even I won't cover for you this time.
Yeah, you're a real piece of crap, Pochi.
These kids have no trust. No, they don't. Also, I am remembering in that beginning sequence of the game, we were playing as Rachel at that point, so they must fix him or something, right?
Pochi, I don't want to say this, but from here on out, you're dead to me.
What? Come on, guys.
I trusted you. Please, just get out of my sight. Otherwise, I don't know what I might do. Didn't you hear me? I said get out of my sight!
Guys. I'm sorry.
Where is he going? Come on, you gotta explain. Explain.
Rachel.
See, the other thing is that the Go-Getters Club, right? The Go-Getters Club. Oh, apparently this issue with Mike taking people's emotions has been going on for a while, and so the Go-Getters Club was established because it was these kids that didn't have their emotions stolen, right? So it is kind of weird that a robot join them. They're dragging my boy Pochi for nothing and still somehow loving Rachel. Yeah, exactly. It's guys. If Rachel was being controlled by Pochi, that means you actually love Pochi, right?
Mo-chan, why are you crying?
All right, enjoy your food.
Because Rachel is... We lost him forever.
No, we didn't lose Rachel.
But...
No, I understand how you feel, Mo-chan. Maybe Rachel was nothing more than a robot. But in our hearts and minds, he really exists. So do all the memories of the days we spent together.
Yeah.
It's true.
No doubt about it. Rachel was a member of the Go-Getters Club. He's always gonna live on inside us.
We can repair him. He's a robot.
We can't just let him lie there.
Neuro can use her genius engineering.
Let's pick Rachel up. We'll lay him somewhere he can rest in peace.
Oh my god, they're gonna kill me. Ooh, we're going to Tokyo. But what's happened to Pochi? He's just left. I need to look at the screenshot at the start of the game again. Yeah, this has got Yuki, Vanilla, Kanzai, and Rachel, and I don't remember if Pochi was in this part of the game. I don't remember. I feel like he was though. So I don't know. I feel like I would have viewed him as more suspicious if I forgot about him being in the intro, but like maybe, I don't know. Let's keep going. We're finally at Tokyo. What happened to Tokyo? I know what happened to Tokyo. It's under sand, remember? We saw it when we were in the helicopter.
Finally! Finally, the moment I've been waiting for so long!
How am I viewing the story? You know, if I'm
Look! Just look at that glorious group of high-rise buildings in Shinjuku!
Well,
Actually,
We can't see anything.
Huh?
Yeah, I wonder if like did the collection change for Rachel? To say, hey, he's a robot. nominal leader of the Go-Getters Club. He always manages to figure out a way of a bad situation. Okay.
What the hell? Why can't I see anything?
It's because Mount Fuji erupted.
The atmosphere is permeated with volcanic ash.
Aww. We finally get to Tokyo, and we can't even really enjoy it.
So far, we haven't seen anyone. Anyway, let's head for downtown.
Well, wait a minute.
Oh,
Is it really okay if we just go ahead like this?
no!
What do you mean?
Well, we're missing a person. Are you talking about Mr. Pochi? Well, I guess I kinda started to think about it some more.
Oh yeah, there's another thing, is that the Yuki, in her pocket, she had a piece of paper that said X equals Y. And so when Pochi first saw that, he was like, X equals Y, what does that mean? Well, there are 12 people in the Go-Getters Club now, you know, when you count Yuki, right? And so he's including Vanilla in that, but yeah, we no longer have 12 if Pochi's been kicked out. So I don't know if that's gonna come back to bite us. But then we did find that other piece of paper that was like, the password to the door is XXY, so maybe maybe the X equals Y is just referring to that.
I think it was wrong to kick Pochi out like that. I mean, think about it. Who was the most reliable person on our whole trip here?
Like, duh, it was Rachel!
And Pochi is Rachel, right? Or he's my dad. However you want to see it.
And who was controlling Rachel?
Pochi.
Yep, exactly.
Did we have to have this conversation now while we're like 500? we're you know, we've made some considerable distance. We don't even know where he went. We could have been talking about this before we kicked him out.
The one who saved us time after time after time was Pochi. So all the gratitude and respect we had for Rachel actually belongs to Pochi.
But Vanilla, you were the one that said Pochi was Mike's flunky.
Weren't you just near a volcano? Why are you in the Arctic now? What did I miss? We're in Tokyo now. We weren't that close to the volcano. We were like across the ways from the volcano. Yeah, we're in the Tokyo area, and Vanilla's just brought up, hey, you know what? Maybe we shouldn't have kicked Pochi out. Maybe he was a real one, actually.
I didn't say that!
Yes, you did!
I just said Pochi was feeding information to Mike.
Is this snow or ash? I think it's snow, but I'm not sure. It could be ash, actually. I know something happened, like, the game, it's been established that it takes place in July, and so it's meant to be summer, but it was snowing when we met Yuki, right? So, yeah. I think there is something funky going on with the weather in this game.
It's the same thing.
No, it isn't the same.
Then why didn't you explain that when we all kicked him out? You need to be more assertive, Vanilla.
It may be true that Pochi was helping Mike before all this.
Before all this?
But remember what Penelope was saying back at the train?
Yeah, he's the traitor.
I'm going to punish the traitor.
Right. Makes sense.
What if it was Pochi?
Someone who is a traitor to Penelope
Is an ally to us, right?
Yeah, like, let me get the map out. Let me get the map out. Because we're here. We're here now, right? And, yeah, so we walked, like, a considerable distance from where we lost Pochi. And now we're over here, and Vanilla's like, hey, actually, I feel bad about kicking Pochi out. And it's like, oh my god! What do you want us to do now? Walk all the way back?
Hey, let's talk about this later. Look, it's clearing up.
It's a long way to walk just to keep it all in. Yeah, like...
Wait.
I wish you'd spoken up
this?
sooner.
Tokyo is... Our city is...
Yep. We saw this from the helicopter in the other timeline.
Oh.
Nyoro, you're being targeted. Move!
Whoa! He's got a serious expression. How did he get here? Whoa! Whoa!
Nyoro, are you okay?
I'm fine, but
Hey, look over there!
Oh my god, it's Toll Robot! Toll Robot is back, guys! Did Pochi ever say he had a crush before? I don't think he did. I don't remember if he did. I don't think so. But yes, Toll Robot, let's go! Oh my god, they got their angry faces on now.
What are all those things?
Isn't it obvious? They're Mike's workers! Let's run for it! We can't! They'll catch us right away!
Yeah, the ground is covered in ash, so we can't even run fast.
Don't worry. Leave it to me.
Huh?
I'll put a stop to them. In the meantime, you can all get away.
Let's go!
What are you saying, Pochi?
Just hurry up! Run away!
Wait! Pochi! Pochi!
What the?
It's an earthquake!
Oh no, we're in a cutscene, something's gonna happen. Oh my fucking god. Well, Pochi is not rejoining the squad anytime soon, I guess.
Seriously?
Pochi! Mr. Pochi!
What? He's punching him?
Are you all doing?
Whoa, he looks all messed up in the sprite.
Don't even worry about me. Hurry! Run away!
I am worried about you. You're just a little gamer boy with noodle arms. You're gonna get demolished.
Can't do that!
What should we do?
Oh my god! They're like Daleks.
The traitor must be eliminated.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that's right.
Seems to be holding his own for a while, yeah.
I used to be Mike's flunky.
I don't know, he looks kinda worse where...
Mike sent me to the Go-Getters Club to keep an eye on everyone.
Oh my god, wait, they are like Daleks, yeah! Exterminate!
But I'm not like that anymore. After all the time we spent together, you all became so important to me.
please, Pochi! Just stop! We get it! You've done enough!
No, I won't stop. I can't leave it like this. Because
Oh my god.
Because I love you guys.
Aww.
The whole time I was lying to you. The whole time I was tricking you. But the thing is,
This feeling I've got deep in my heart. I know it's the real truth.
Oh! Oh! Let's go! Or maybe not. I thought... Oh! Is he a robot too? I thought he was my dad, but maybe he's my brother. You know? Okay, this is something I never expected. Yeah! Are we both robots? How come I'm so much of a cooler robot than he is, though, you know? Like... And how come he needs to control me? What?
It can't be. What? What does it mean?
Yeah, exactly! That's what I want to know! Ooh, what's that?
Transmission from the Great Mind. Relaying.
It kind of looks like Penelope's, Pochi is secretly Android 17.
Recover PCH-01.
But yeah, like that little cross on him, it kind of looks like Penelope's eye.
Received.
Oh my god! No! That's fucked up the way they were just dragging him. Like, I know he's a robot, but he looks like a little boy.
Pochi!
So it looked fucked up the way they were dragging him. Pochi stays being dragged in every sense of the word. Oh my gosh. I was about to be so mad with that fade out because I was like, no, you can't be playing the credits again. I was about to be so mad. But okay, we're fine. We're fine. The story is continuing because I was gonna be so mad. I don't know, I keep waiting for it. I'm like, oh gosh. I don't know what that says. I don't speak Japanese. We're gonna play as Pochi now?
The Go-Getters Club classroom.
All I can read is good luck. Yeah. Maybe it's talking about our school trip. Like, maybe that's the day that we went to the school trip. I don't know, though.
It's covered in ash, but the school itself is still okay.
How are you here? Did they drag you here?
But it doesn't look like I can get out. The windows and doors are covered with metal plates. I can't force my way out.
Oh my god, it's just like Danganronpa.
But why did Mike send me here?
Yeah.
I wonder if everyone else is okay. I sure hope so.
What?
Huh? What is this? A hallucination?
It looks more like a hologram.
Hey, Pochi, check this out! I made Kansai a wristband and he said, whoa, cool, put it on! Huh? No, it's not like that! It's not like I have a crush on him or anything! Huh? Charming? Oh, come on now, Pochi, give me a break! But, well, I feel a little more confident now. Thanks, Pochi.
Hey, Pochi! I want you to taste test this. Right! It's paella! I've been doing lots of research. Oh? It's really that good? I'm so pumped to hear that! You just made all my hard work worthwhile!
Has Rachel been eating? No. I don't know for sure. There's been a lot of scenes where like we're at camp and it's like, okay, everyone ate dinner. Like it doesn't exactly show Rachel eating. The only times I can think of where it's like they actually ate on screen was when they had the minestrone. But like, yeah, like I said, the first time they had the minestrone, Rachel didn't need to have it because he wasn't brainwashed. And then the second time they had it, he didn't need to have it because he could already see vanilla, so yeah. But like Pochi also didn't have the minestrone. Yeah, so I don't know if Rachel and Pochi have just been like, you know, during the camp scenes, they've just been not eating.
Oh, come on, quit it! I'm like a professional chef. You're making me blush.
Still holding out hope that Pochi is a cyborg, not an android. Maybe.
Oh, I'll make it again soon.
I'm feeling like, you know, because Mike has been established as an AI who is scared of emotions. Or something. So I'm feeling like Pochi is like a parallel to that, where, you know, he's an AI that developed emotions. He was made to infiltrate the Go-Getters Club, but then he gained emotions. Unlike Mike. And that's why Mike is scared of emotions, I guess. I don't know.
But next time, I want you to really fill your stomach, Pochi. Hey, Pochi?
I have a favor to ask.
But it did kind of look like Pochi, like the only robotic part of him is his arm. So he could be a cyborg, you know, because like Rachel was ripped up and we could see, okay, he's a robot. But yeah, Pochi may just be a cyborg. I don't know.
There's somewhere I want to go. I've always dreamed of going to the arcade just once.
Like he could be a kid that Mike and the cult that worships Mike, like they made him into a cyborg for the purpose of infiltrating the Go-Getters Club.
Shh, you're too loud. Remember how the teacher said kids aren't allowed to go alone? Oh, really? You'll go with me? Oh, I'm so excited!
Those are my memories from this classroom. My memories with everyone. Why am I seeing all this?
Oh, okay. So that's how the coding for the program works, huh? You're a real genius, Pochi! Writing source code seems to come so easy to you.
Oh, he is also a genius programmer? Acknowledged by Vanilla?
You're blushing. You're the cutest thing, Pochi.
Whoa.
Teach me some more programming again next time, okay? You're always such a big help.
Hey, Pochi, what are we gonna do about that summer vacation thing?
Oh my god, Anaki with his short hair has a 3D model. You know what that means? You know what that means? He's definitely gonna have that in, like, the epilogue of the game. I don't know.
You and me are in charge of the
Unless we all die. I don't know.
Huh? Get together at someone's house and play games? That doesn't sound very summery to me. Well, I guess we could throw in a barbecue too. Maybe check out some river out in the mountains.
It was Pochi's idea to go on and do the barbecue. Therefore, it's Pochi's fault that Vanilla died. Like, specifically, it's Pochi's fault. And, you know, if he was still the traitor up until the point that they woke up in the underwater amusement park, I don't know. suspicious.
Go scout the place? Just you and me? Well, sure. That's okay with me.
Yeah, that's right. I've got the ability to see ghosts. What? You believe me too, Pochi? That makes me so happy! You're the second person, besides Aniki. What? No way! You can see too, Pochi? So you're the same as me! I feel like now I've got someone who really understands me! I'm so happy!
Maybe my memory circuits are all messed up. After all, those robots gave me a pretty good beating.
Maybe my memory circuits are all messed up, he said, so I feel like he's a robot, right?
Damn it! Ninth inning, 2 outs, bases loaded. Why couldn't I hit it? Huh? You'd go to batting practice with me, Pochi? Nah, don't worry about it. I can just ask Rachel.
Dashing my hopes and dreams. See, this is messed up. We're getting these memories that establish how meaningful Pochi was to all these kids. They were all dragging him for being useless. Yeah, what's the deal with Rachel? Was Rachel always a robot, or?
Okay, I got it. If you really mean it, then great.
Because, yeah, I'm just curious about, like, what would be the reason to add Rachel into the club 6 months after Vanilla dies? How did Rachel even get so popular anyway? If he never spoke or acted on his own without Pochi's input, he's just that good, you know? Sometimes people, they just got the cool factor. Rachel's a stuntman, you know? He just has the aura, you know?
How about we start tomorrow then? We'll meet at 6:30 at the empty lot on 3rd Street.
Oh, it's you, Pochi. I guess you saw me at my lowest. I know it's been a while since my sister died, but I'm still such a wreck. You want to cheer me up? You're like the nicest guy ever. Could you just stay with me a little longer? When I'm alone, I just feel like the world is crushing me. Thanks, Pochi.
Come on, Pochi. Cheer up. You're bummed because of the other ones making fun of you? Don't worry. I know the truth.
Oh?
No one thinks about the happiness of the Go-Getters Club more than you. Wow, that's rare. A smile from Pochi. You've got a great smile, Pochi. You should try doing it more.
Those were such good times. I wish I could see everyone again. If I could see them all, but...
Oh.
I'll never forgive you.
Oh my gosh.
You were deceiving us the whole time. Liar! I'll never ever trust you again!
Pochi? It was you who killed Rachel!
Did he say that? I don't think he said that.
Rachel may have been a robot, but you're still a murderer.
He definitely didn't say that.
Why didn't you tell us the truth? That's so messed up, Pochi.
She definitely didn't say that.
Stay the hell out of my sight. You're pond scum, Pochi.
You're pond scum?
Tell me you're lying, Pochi. I can't believe you were working for Mike.
You're nothing but a dirty traitor, Pochi. Don't ever let me see your face again!
I've had it with you, Pochi.
Whoa.
I'm sad to say, you're no longer any friend of mine.
See, I feel like Neuro, she was the one who said the worst thing in reality. She said you're dead to me, right? That's pretty harsh. But none of them said this, though.
I feel nothing but contempt for you now. I trusted you.
I know. I can never be with those guys again.
No, no! I'm on edge every time it fades to black because I'm like, oh my god, are the credits gonna roll? This can't be how it ends! Oh, hey, Yuki.
Yuki. Oh, that's right. You weren't originally in the Go-Getters Club.
So you forgot about me.
That's why I didn't have any memories of you in the classroom. Oh, but seriously, who are you? You flew down from the sky in the mountains in Yamaguchi.
Everything will be all right, Mr. Pochi.
Huh?
I'll figure something out.
Okay.
Like what? What could you possibly do?
What?
What was that just now?
What? Okay, now I'm super confused. Yeah, me too. What's going on here? What does it mean? What does it all mean? I guess we have to keep playing to find out. I don't know what's happening. I don't even have theories on like what Yuki's deal is. I definitely think it was odd how they established, oh, Yuki and Vanilla, they got along so well just instantly. I thought that was weird of them to emphasize. You know, obviously they did it in a really weird way, right? Where they were like, oh, we're both pale, right? That was weird. But I also just think it's a weird thing to establish in the first place, right? So I'm wondering if Yuki and Vanilla are like related to each other in some way.
PNGH01. Let's hear what you have to say.
Ah, Pochi.
If you were to repent of your actions and pledge once again to obey the Great Mike, then the Great Mike has said it will grant you forgiveness. But if you were to disobey...
You are wasting your breath. I have no regrets. Actually, there is one thing. I regret not being able to defeat Mike together with my friends. That's it.
Is that so? Then you will be dealt with. You do not have much time left. Farewell.
Thanks so much for everything, you guys. I had such a great time.
Odd that Mike only seems to interact with people through proxies. As an AI, you would think they could implant copies of themselves into all the robots, Ultron style. True. True. Yeah, Mike's been really weird. I guess, you know, the cult views Mike as a god, so you could say that he's he's putting this distance between himself and his followers, right? Because of that. But I don't know. I don't know if that's the reason or not.
The days we spent here at school, our trip from Kagoshima to Tokyo. Honestly, I wish we could have spent more time together. I wish this trip could have lasted forever. But I guess this is goodbye. I'll never forget you. Even if this world ends, I'll remember you guys forever and ever.
Oh. Whoa, it's Mo-chan!
Mo-chan! You guys, what are...
Isn't it obvious?
The Go-Getters Club sticks together!
We've come to save you, Poochie!
Come to save me? But how?
There was a big dump truck parked where you got kidnapped, Mr. Pochi.
So Yuki drove, and we all got in the truck bed.
What do you mean Yuki drove? She knows how to drive a truck?
And then we headed all the way back to Lake Suwa in Nagano.
Put a pin in that. Put a pin in that.
Lake Suwa?
That's like where the UFO crash landed, right?
We figured if we searched the UFO computer, we'd be able to find where you were, Pochi.
If the computer was busted, we'd be out of luck. But thankfully, it was totally okay.
Vanilla and I analyzed the data, and that's how we were able to pin down your location.
Even luckier for us, the UFO was actually in fairly good shape.
Yoro pulled an all-nighter doing repairs to make sure it could fly again.
Oh, so I'm guessing you guys...
Yeah! We flew here in the UFO!
But how did you fly it?
Yuki was our pilot.
Yuki? What is going on?
Yuki?
Look, they say you can still ride a bike even if you lose your memory, right? By the same logic, turns out Yuki's a real whiz when it comes to dump trucks and UFOs.
It's amazing, don't you think?
I think it's a bit more than amazing.
Sus. Exactly. Exactly.
Anyway, we've got to get out of here.
You know, because, like, I always thought it was weird how Pochi knew how to drive a train and a helicopter, and then it turns out he's a robot, cyborg thing, right? So, what's the deal, Yuki?
Yeah, the UFO is parked on the school roof, so...
But guys, are you sure you're okay with this?
Huh?
I've been lying to you all, deceiving you all along.
No one here gives a damn about that.
Whatever happens, you're a go-getter. Nothing's gonna change that.
So let's stick together, Pochi. Go-Go-Getters will never ever fall apart. That's how the song goes, right?
Let's go! He sure did give it a damn a little while ago, yeah.
Thanks so much.
Hey, are you crying, Pochi?
No, of course I'm not crying.
I feel so sad about him in his ripped up clothes. Can we get him some normal clothes? Like, he looks so homeless, you know?
Sprung a leak.
Anyhow, we should get going.
If we let our guard down, those security robots might come back.
All right, everyone, let's go.
What about my boy
You said
Rachel?
the UFO was parked on the roof, right?
When are they gonna bring him back?
Yeah, that's right.
I know he was a robot, and I know he didn't even have an AI, he was just being controlled by Pochi. But I liked that kid, he was funny.
The school building's pretty tall. Only the rooftop's sticking out above the ash.
Anyway, guys, let's hurry up to the roof.
Got it!
Let's go. Whoa!
What the?
What the heck? Oh! Well, guys! Oh my gosh.
What the heck?
Ugh, it's like a weird lobster thing.
You're going the wrong way!
I know, but my body won't.
Oh my god!
What the heck are you doing? Be careful!
Sorry, but it's not me. It's as if someone is controlling me.
Hack it!
Maybe it's that device!
Device?
Look! There's some sort of machine attached to your back, Mr. Pochi! How could you not notice?
Why are you acting like you didn't see it?
So I've been taken over by a hacking device. That's why I've lost control of my body.
I don't really know what the deal is, but we should probably get this device off you, right?
Be careful, Tuko! Stay back!
Whoa!
I guess we can't get any closer.
Anyways, we've got to contact the others with the walkie-talkie.
I don't think we can. Why? There's a signal jammer here at the school, so wireless comms are a no-go.
But
This sucks.
Guys, don't worry about me. You go ahead.
There's no way I'm doing that!
How do you know all this, Yuki? Yeah, she's suspicious.
Why do you think we came all this way?
yeah, there's no way we're leaving you behind, Pochi.
You guys. I've got an idea.
Yeah?
If we somehow use the electrical leakage on the machine over there, we can probably short-circuit the hacking device and get it off my back.
Wouldn't that short-circuit you? Because you're a robot?
But if we do that, then Mr. Pochi...
Yeah. The electric components inside me will get affected too. This might be tricky. But right now, it's the only way.
Is it?
If I want to keep on going with you guys,
What if you just, just turn around, Pochi, and like stay still and we'll throw rocks at it, you know?
I've
What
got
about
no
that?
choice but to take a gamble.
Okay.
Are you okay?
Mr. Pochi, what's wrong? Stay back. What the? Is that thing up there sending orders to the hacking device? Oh. See, I want to go over here. I want to I want to get the sticker. Thanks. Acquired text boogeyman. Sure. Thanks.
May I?
Wait. These stairs are closed off. We can't continue up from here.
Makes sense.
You're right. Looks like it, doesn't it? Oh, this is awful. We're gonna use the stairs on the opposite side of the building, so let's head that way. That thing doesn't seem to be doing a very good job of controlling you, yeah. I feel like it kind of sounds like Yuki as well. I don't know. Am I hallucinating that? Because it kind of sounds like Yuki. The noises it's making. You know? Yeah, this is really difficult to control. I'm trying my best here. Keep jumping, keep jumping. Okay. Just need to get like real close to it. And then jump. Oh my god, are you kidding me? This is a shit puzzle. Why did you make this puzzle this way? Like, what am I supposed to do? We got another ad break, so I'm gonna keep struggling through the puzzle during the ad break. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Like, what am I meant to do here? Because I tried getting real close and then jumping over it, which seemed like the play. But, it didn't work, so why... What am I meant to do? Can you control another character? I cannot. Yeah, this game's never let you swap characters. It'd be cool if it did. I do think, like, this game has a lot of cool concepts with the puzzles, and it's underutilizing them, you know? Like, the fact that all the characters have powers, I think they really could have made use of that better by, like, having moments where you can swap between the characters and, you know, sort out different puzzles. I think that would have been really cool if it was more like a proper adventure game. But instead, it's like I said, it's similar to the shrines in Breath of the Wild, where it's like, just as the game gets going with like showing you how to do something, it's like, no, that's it. What am I meant to do? Come on! Like, I don't understand. Do I need to wait for the thing? Because it just seems to start controlling me.
Are you okay?
While I'm, you know, I'm walking toward this. Like, I don't know what I'm meant to do here other than jump over the fucking thing. Like, that, it seems like it's waist high. Yeah, like, I'm trying to go to the machine. Isn't that what I'm trying to do? Oh my god, I got over it. I'm so mad. I'm so mad. Oh, are you kidding me? Whoa! Oh no. No! I don't like this puzzle. It is annoying. That is just a bad puzzle. Is it all about how close you are? I feel like it is. Okay. See, now he's moving on his own toward, like, the box there, and, if I move the stick, then he goes too fast. Okay. Okay. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think this is a good puzzle. Look, I feel like... I've been enjoying my time with this game. I've been enjoying it because of, like, the twists and stuff. I definitely can't really see myself playing it again. And, I feel like the game has a lot of potential, but it doesn't really realize that potential, right? Here we go. Did it work?
Mr. Pochi! Are you okay?
It's nothing.
Are you really okay?
Don't worry. My body's back to normal. I can move freely again. so I'm not gonna be a burden on you guys. Anyway, let's get going. The others are probably waiting for us upstairs.
Okay, all good.
You guys took your damn time.
What on earth were you doing? It's a long story.
Oh my gosh! Don't just go back downstairs, Rachel. I mean, Pochi.
Everyone, stay back!
Hey, what's wrong, Pochi?
This is why we were late.
There's a weird device stuck to his back.
Oh, so I'm gonna have to do more of this
Makes him lose
bullshit.
control of his body.
But it's okay. I just need to do it again.
Do what again?
He's gonna have no brain cells left after getting zooped so many times.
Oh, I get it. But
Anyway, there's no use in us just standing around here. Chuko, Yuki, Mochan. You three head on up and let Kansai and the rest know. We'll stay here with Pochi.
okay, got it.
I'm counting on you guys!
Bro, what is Tatsun doing? Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, like because he's got the
So,
freaking electric
Think
powers.
we can figure something out?
Why?
Yeah, I'll give it a shot.
Oh my god. It's like the same issue with Pi before, where it was like, Pi, why did you just let Rachel die? Why didn't you use your goddamn force field?
Are you okay?
God, like, you guys were all getting on fucking Pochi's ass before. Oh, you're useless. Like, what are you guys doing? You guys have these powers and you're not using them. You know? Oh. There's a machine with an electrical leak right over there. I don't think we can get through.
Could it be?
Ceiling above has collapsed. I think we might be able to get through there. Oh, see, I don't think I can push the thing backwards though. Oh, please, can one of you guys just come move this box? This is so painful. I can't... Ah! Okay. Okay. I'm just gonna run into the frickin' thing, because I'm so... Oh, okay. Okay, sure. How was I supposed to know that the beam did that? It didn't do that before. Like, is this what I've been doing wrong this whole time? Have I been misunderstanding how this puzzle works? I'm meant to go to the beam to change directions? Maybe I was in the wrong at the, you know, in the first area, but I don't know.
Makes sense.
If we press this switch, it looks like the red lasers around here get turned off. It wasn't very well explained. No, I don't think it was. Can I not get this sticker? Whoa. I just barely didn't die there. Whoops. Never mind. Never mind. Yeah, I think maybe I did misunderstand at the start, and you're meant to go to the beams to change directions, which yeah, I don't think it was explained well. But maybe it's my bad trying to, you know, that first part where I was trying to jump over the beam. Maybe I did that wrong, and it wasn't really the puzzle's fault then. It was my fault. Still, I don't like this puzzle even still. Maybe I'm missing that sticker. I don't know.
You okay?
We'll never get to see if it's pop-up phone booth 2 or whatever.
Yeah, somehow.
You don't look so great, though.
Look, I'm fine. I swear, my system's functioning normally. And there's nothing wrong with my components.
Huh.
Okay.
More importantly, what's everyone else up to?
Well, they haven't come back. So I guess they're waiting up top.
Well, we should probably...
Yeah, let's get going.
Tatsun, you were totally useless during that whole thing. I'm just wondering if I can go back up and get that sticker. Maybe that's what I'm meant to do. Oh my god. Why is this box here, actually? Also, Pi, do you wanna not? Like, hello? Rude, I don't know. Fucking hell! I jumped down the hole again. Okay. Yeah, throughout my playthrough of this game, I am understanding why nobody talks about this game. I think it's cute, I think the characters are fun, and I am engaged with the story, but the actual gameplay, yeah, it's kind of mid. I think I was excited about it at the start because I was like, oh, it's like an adventure game, that's cool. But it's, these puzzles would make me crash out. Yeah, like I can imagine a lot of people kind of giving up on this game. You know, maybe they give up on it after the bait and switch at the start of the game because they think, oh, this is going to be like an exciting Danganronpa style game, but then it's not. I can see people crashing out over that. But also just, yeah, the puzzles are pretty, whatever. They're pretty whatever, and they never really... They never really become more engaging, I guess. Come on. Oh my god. Oh, I gotta go up the stairs. I see. So.
Pochi!
I want to keep playing. I want to see what happens. But I guess I can understand why, like, they never made a sequel and it never really took off. It's a shame because Penelope is really cool. I like Penelope as a kind of villain character.
You got the device off, didn't you?
Yeah, somehow.
By the way, what happened to Kansai, Nyoro, and Genu?
Those guys? I haven't got a clue.
What the hell do you mean?
I don't know. They were with me before, but I looked around and they'd suddenly disappeared.
And I know that the game was on Apple Arcade initially, like it was originally an Apple Arcade game. I don't think that's an excuse for shitty puzzles, because there are plenty of phone games, mobile games that have engaging puzzles, right?
Anyway, let's split up and see if we can find them. Whether we find them or not, let's meet on the rooftop.
Oh, you're right. We can't use the walkie-talkie here. So, once we've had a look, let's regroup up top.
Like, I would understand the phone game excuse if it was like, oh, there aren't any timing-based puzzles. It's all, you know, classic adventure game stuff where it's like, oh, you've got to find the right item to interact with the right object and that kind of thing. I think that would be fine. But no, it's there are plenty of timing-based puzzles. They're just kind of whatever. The thought of doing some of these puzzles on mobile would make me crash out even more. Yeah, like I never played it on mobile.
Kansai! Nyoro! Jenu!
Ah, Pochi. Sorry, bud.
A squad of robots attacked us out of nowhere. And now we're in this mess.
Hang in there. I'm coming to help you.
No, Pochi! Don't you dare! There's a strong electric current running through this cage!
Electric current? That's no problem. I've already gotten a few good zappings.
Huh?
What you planning to do?
Isn't it obvious? I'm gonna tear down this cage with my bare hands.
What?
Pochi, what the heck are you talking about?
It's fine. Just leave it to me. I'm gonna get you guys out of there in no time.
Wait a sec.
Pochi, no. What the hell are you thinking? He said he could do it. Pochi, stop. If you keep on like that, you're gonna destroy yourself.
No.
I don't care if I get destroyed.
Yeah.
You guys came and rescued me after all I did, so now I'm returning the favor.
Wait a sec.
What are you saying? You've saved our bacon so many times before, right? You've done enough, Pochi. Stop already. Pochi. Pochi. I've been meaning to play this game for a long time, but haven't gotten around to buying it. Yeah, I'm playing it for the first time. I'm kind of far into it. I did some streams on the weekend. Yeah, it is actually working. I'm not sure if I would recommend it or not. I have been really into the story. I think the story is good. The actual gameplay... I think I was kind of into it at the start of the game because I was like, oh, it's like an adventure game. That's cool, but it's kind of underwhelming in terms of the gameplay and the puzzles. I would play this if it was free, but I'm not paying. That's kind of fair, yeah. But I bought this ages ago. I bought it like when it came to Nintendo Switch. I think I waited for a sale. But it was still, it was before it came out on PC, I think, because I think it is out on PC now. So I bought this when it was on sale on the Nintendo Switch. And I haven't played it for years, you know. I bought it and never played it. How much was it? I think it was like 30 Australian dollars when I bought it. Yeah, it's one of those games that I bought when it was on sale and didn't play because I was playing other games that I bought in the same sale, and then yeah. But hey, Black Mafia, welcome to the stream. We're playing World's End Club. I'm feeling like we're kind of close to the ending.
Damn it, Pochi.
Just left it to rot. Yeah, you know how it is. You know how it is.
Yeah, but thanks to Pochi not knowing when to quit, we're all safe.
I say that I feel like I'm close to the end. I don't know for sure, right? Because I've never played this game before. And I don't know if I'll be able to finish the game this stream, but I feel like we're getting closer to the end. To be fair, I have tons of games in my library that have been unopened for years. Yeah. This was one of those games for me. And I just randomly started playing it because I was getting sick of playing Animal Crossing on Saturday. I was playing that because yeah, I'm sick. My feeling, I'm sick, yeah. That's how this started. I was sick, so I was like, okay, I don't want to play one of my other games that I was supposed to play, so I'll just play some Animal Crossing. But then I got sick of Animal Crossing. I was like, let's play something else on my Switch. And I started playing this. But I've actually been really enjoying it. I've been engaged with the story. I feel like it's my fault. Yeah, like I feel like you were in my Twitch chat and you got me sick over the internet somehow. Like, stay safe, guys. I don't know.
We ought to be thankful.
Yeah, I don't know. I always get sick whenever there's any kind of bug that's going around. I feel like I always get sick, and I always get sick for like a good while, you know? My housemate, if he gets sick, like he rarely gets sick, and if he does, he'll be sick for like 1 day and then he'll be done. He's that kind of person. But me, I get sick, I'm out for a week. I'm useless for a week and or more. So yeah, it's okay. It is what it is. We can't help being sick, and we can't help spreading it on sometimes, even, you know, even through the internet. I don't think that's physically possible, but the story of this game is pretty decent from what I heard, but with all the puzzles and stuff, it's just meh. Yeah, it is meh. I think the story is decent. I can see people being put off by the story because this is something I knew about the game going into it, but I knew that the start of the game, the prologue, it kind of has a bait and switch where it makes you think, oh, it's going to have like a killing game situation similar to Danganronpa. Ooh. With like a, you know, creepy mascot character villain, kind of like Monokuma, but then the game pulls that out from you and is like, never mind, it's like a road trip, right? It's like a wholesome road trip and nobody dies. I can see people getting put off by that. I can see people who would otherwise be interested in the cozy road trip vibes not playing it because they think it's gonna be like a Danganronpa, you know? But at the same time, I have been really invested in it. I've been invested in the twists and turns, and yeah, it is kind of the gameplay that's dragging a lot of the time.
Thanks, Pochi.
I appreciate you, Pochi, for real.
Quit it. There's no need to thank me.
Can you walk?
I don't think so. I think I can stand okay, but honestly, walking is gonna be tricky.
But yeah, the story is decent. I am engaged with it. I don't know if it's a particularly memorable story, you know, when all is said and done. Like, I can't judge it since I haven't finished it yet. But I can see myself enjoying it while I play it, and then not really caring about it once I'm done with it, and not really wanting to play it again. Even the puzzles in Zero Escape were much more intrigued. Very annoying, because most of Zero Escape's puzzles is math, but it does put your brain to work. The puzzles in Zero Escape are good, and I think the puzzles in Danganronpa are good. Like, Danganronpa's puzzles, quote unquote, it's similar to Ace Attorney, where it's like, you know, you've got to solve a mystery, and so you've got to present evidence and stuff. I would say that's like a kind of puzzle, right? Ironically enough, this is a great game to watch be streamed because we don't have to do the puzzles. Yeah, I think it is a great game to watch somebody else play.
A few of my circuits are fried.
Some games are like that, honestly.
What was that?
That sound.
I do plan to upload the VODs of my playthrough onto YouTube. I've been slacking on that, but it's because it takes me so long to upload really long videos, right? So
Crap! They're attacking!
So yeah, if you're just joining me today because you didn't see the sorry. if you're just joining me today and you haven't seen the other 2 parts that I did, I'll put them on YouTube eventually. There's also Twitch VODs for now.
Even if Kansai and I can avoid them, Pochi and Yoro are...
See, this is surprising to me because yeah, it seems like she's gonna awaken to her powers. If you're new to this game and you don't know, all of us kids, we seem to have a kind of superpower and it awakens as we progress in the story, right? So like Chuko, she can spit fire. Mochan, it doesn't say, but he can turn into like an iron ball kind of thing. Kansai is really good hitting bats, and he's got like a shockwave kind of thing. Tatsun, zappy zap. I was thinking, there's an element of choice in this game. There were certain parts in the game where it was like, oh, we have to split the party, right? At the very start of the game, it was like half of the kids wanted to go to one city, half of them wanted to go to another. You have to choose. And then there was a bit where we came across this cult, and, you know, half of us were like, this is suspicious, we should leave, versus let's stay and, you know, plan before we leave. And you had to choose then. So I was thinking that those branching paths, that there would be kids that awaken to their powers, that, you know, on one path we saw one kid awaken to their powers. I thought on the other path a kid would awaken to, like, a different kid would, right? So that's why I'm saying I'm surprised that Jenna is awakening to her powers now, because I thought Jennu would definitely have been a character that should have had her powers by now. Just I went down a different path. Because, like, Pai has her powers, Pochi, I guess, doesn't, technically. Rachel can throw things real good. Yuki doesn't have anything. Aniki can do earthquakes. Yeah, I don't know why Mochana doesn't say in here, but he does have a power. Vanilla, she doesn't have a power, but, like, she's a ghost, so... I feel like her power is being a ghost. And Pai has a power, it's having a force field, right? So, like, pretty much everyone's got their powers except for Vanilla and Yuki and Pochi. And those 3 characters are suspicious and weird, right? So I would expect that they don't have their awakenings until, like, a plot relevant scene, right? Like, I wouldn't expect, if I had gone to that other city, for one of these 3 characters to get their powers. Like, maybe Yuki, but I don't know.
We've got to protect them somehow. I need to keep them safe. I need to protect them.
What's she gonna do? Did Rachel actually have an awakening power, or was he just strong because he's a robot? Maybe. Maybe he was just strong because he's a robot. She's digivolving. True. Whoa.
Hey, Jinnu! What the hell was that?
Her power is like reversing gravity?
You're asking me?
I'm pretty sure your power's awakened.
Awakened? You mean like us?
Yeah. Maybe that's what Mike wants. Mike predicted this would happen. That's why it brought me here to the school.
I've got no idea what's going on! But we managed to avoid climbing all those stairs. That counts as a victory, right?
Huh? That's what you're worried about?
Anyway, let's head to the rooftop. Everyone's waiting for us, I bet.
But if you use this power while we're outside,
I don't care ya.
will we just keep, like, ascending until we get to space? Okay. It's like Terraria, the sky has a ceiling. Oh, okay. I haven't played Terraria. But yeah, this is what I'm talking about. You guys, if you haven't played this game before, you might be like confused about what I was talking about before. So, at this, I'll go to the very start. This is the start of the game, right? At this point, it had like a branching path thing, which was like, which way do we go? And I chose to go to Fukuoka, but half of the kids, they went another way, so I imagine this is like a branching path thing. And this too. Seiko's Terraria has a power where you can flip the earthy, but you can't fall all the way into the sky off the map. Okay. This part we did have to go back because we went down this timeline and then we got an ending where we died. We died. We straight up, we were in a helicopter and we got shot out of the air and we all died. That was ending 1. It was so abrupt and it had the credits play. It was crazy. But yeah, I guess let's keep moving.
You guys made it safe and sound!
Yeah, things got kind of crazy, but we made it through somehow.
So basically, it's kind of like how Zero Escape having multiple paths in order to get the main ending of the whole story. I think possibly, but I'm not really sure because I haven't gone back and done those other paths and everything seems to be fine. But that other ending, the ending 1, the choice that was going on there, it was kind of weird. That first ending you got did feel forced. Yeah, that first ending I got, it showed me the choice and it was like, the choice was, we were on a train, right? And a character jumped on another car in the train and they were fighting a robot, an enemy. I won't like explain everything, right? But they were on the train and there was a choice which was like, our character, we were playing as Rachel at that point. He was like, oh, I feel like my first instinct is to jump to the other train to help him. But wait, something in my mind tells me I should push the emergency stop button and that'll be a better option. But when the choice actually came up, it was like, I don't know if I waited. I think I did wait like too long because I was, looking at the different choices. And it was like, damn, I got spotted. So you couldn't choose to hit the emergency stop button. You had to choose the other choice, which was to jump to the train. And that's what led to ending 1. So I don't know if you have to go and complete ending 1 in order to choose the other choice. Or if you did just go back and do the other choice straight away, maybe it would have worked. Because it seemed like it was more like a timing thing rather than you need to view ending 1 in order to do it. But I don't know, because it could be like Zero Escape, because I feel like Zero Escape had some paths where I never thought of that. Was that Rachel thinking or Pochi? Yeah, like, I don't know what was going on there. It's mysterious. I feel like Zero Escape has some endings where it's like you need information from ending 1 in order to do ending 2. That's what's going on in Zero Escape. And so I am wondering if in the ending 1 timeline, we did find out like Vanilla is being kept alive in a pod, and that hasn't come up in this timeline yet at all. So that could be what information we needed from that other ending, right? But yeah, Vanilla is a ghost, by the way. Or maybe she isn't, because she could be alive, question mark. There's something funny going on with Vanilla. She died a year ago, and it's revealed that she's a ghost. But in that other ending, in that timeline, we did see on a computer monitor, we saw like video footage of Vanilla being kept in some kind of pod. So it was like, oh, did she not die? Was she, because she got hit by a truck, right? Maybe she was in a coma. But then if she didn't die, how is she a ghost, right? So is that other Vanilla, is it a robot or a clone of her or something? Yeah, that hasn't come up in this timeline yet, so
Amazing.
we'll have to see
You guys really flew
if it
here in that
does.
UFO.
Are you really that surprised?
Finding out you're a robot, Pochi, was way more of a shock.
And the fact that Mochan can turn into a chunk of iron.
We knew that.
And Vanilla turning visible.
What?
There's been so many surprises along the way.
Oh, right, I guess they're just talking about from the start of the game.
So true. This trip's been one unbelievable thing after another.
Hey, how about we save the chit-chat for later, okay?
For starters, we should be getting out of here.
Whoa! What?
You're...
Is this Mike?
It's been a while. PCH-01.
Whoa, it's Mike! Why are they posing like that? So sassy.
I have watched over you all along.
It can't be.
That's right. My name is Mike,
Okay.
the god offering salvation to all beings here on this planet.
Oh my gosh.
You've got to be kidding, right? You're no good! Thanks to you, everyone lost their emotions and got forced underground!
Why does that voice sound familiar? Yeah, I'm not sure. Like I said, at the beginning of the game, there's another kind of...
Everything I did for the future of mankind and this planet.
There's another kind of like legendary Pokemon, right? That's what I keep calling them at the start of the game. And the legendary Pokemon definitely had the voice of Pielope. But Mike doesn't sound like Pielope.
What do you mean?
Let me explain. My objectives are already complete. I don't need to hide anything from you.
It's the truth. It's not the truth. I don't know what that is referring to.
An earthquake?
Does this mean they get alchemy powers?
You all know when these earthquakes started, don't you?
Let me think. It was around the summer of 1990.
Okay, I think Mike's about to explain some stuffs. Mike's about to explain some loose ends, maybe.
There's a rumor they were caused by an earthquake weapon developed by some country.
That's no rumor. It's a fact. Experiments with that weapon caused a chain of earthquake swarms across the globe. Of course, those experiments have nothing to do with me.
Okay.
Because the AI speaking to you now was completed the next year, in 1991.
Right.
Born into this world, I gathered data from the military and research institutions and started simulations. The findings were tragic. If humanity was left unchecked, the arms race would intensify.
Right, because they established the war. There was a war in 1990. This game is set... I guess they haven't said exactly... It could be 1995. That's when the kids thought they were on their school trip. But I have a feeling that we were propelled into the future by 4 years, so it could be 1999, but... Backstory of this AI kind of reminds me of that old short story, I Have No Mouth, But I Must Scream. Yeah, because that one is a similar kind of thing where it's like an AI is built to... Well, M in I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream, he was created to perpetuate the war rather than stop it. But I feel like Mike might have been made to stop the war, and that's why Mike is stealing people's emotions, because emotions equal war, maybe. I don't know. But yeah, they've said like the earthquakes are there were all these earthquakes and some people died in them, but actually the earthquakes were caused by weapons. That's what the cult leader said anyway.
The environment would be destroyed, and all life on Earth would be decimated.
That is another thing, actually. That is another thing. at the start of the game, we were on our school trip. We were going somewhere. I don't remember. I don't think it's important. We were on a school trip and we were hit by a meteor, right? And that's what kicked off all the events in this game. Us being hit by the meteor. That still seems to be true. Because Vanilla said, oh yeah, after you guys were hit by a meteor, you were unconscious and you were kidnapped by robots, right? But the cult leader said, oh, I don't know anything about a meteor. The world was destroyed by weapons, not a meteor, so I don't know what's going on there.
But fortunately, it wasn't too late to prevent all that from happening. I predicted if I took immediate measures, I would be able to alter the future. And by that, I mean taking control of humanity. But those useless things called feelings stood in my way.
Right.
That's why I had to strip humanity of their emotions.
Okay, yeah, I figured.
To protect this planet's life forms while preserving humanity, I had no other options. Besides, that's what humanity wished for.
Wished? For our emotions to be stolen?
Fundamentally, humans are creatures that desire to be controlled.
Okay.
In truth, humans don't want to think at all. I want you to remember how the world was before. Humans lived such meaningless lives, eking out a tedious existence day in, day out. Did they not?
I don't know, man. We're all like 10 years old, so I don't know if we have such nihilism in our hearts.
Never questioning exactly what their lives meant, moving forward blindly. There is essentially no difference between humans and sheep. The one thing that separates you is emotion, the culprit behind the unhappiness that plagues you all. I have no idea whether sheep are happy or not, but I doubt they are unhappy.
See, sheep do have emotions, right? I don't know, man. I don't own sheep. I'm not a sheep rancher, but like animals have feelings, right? Like animals get sad when you know, like a dog will be sad if its owner is like gone, and you know, animals will be happy when they're treated well, right? They have feelings.
Hence, my idea to turn you all into sheep. After all, that is what you humans seek. In secret, I hatched my plan to control humanity and started work on the human sheepification project.
Oh, okay. You're actually calling it that, huh?
First, using the network, I seized control of financial institutions across the world.
It's not a good name.
Then I bought out electrical goods manufacturers and tasked them with making countless miniature robots.
What?
I then had them transferred underground beneath the Antarctic and started building the structures known as panopticons.
Right.
Work on the panopticons finished in August 1992.
Sheepification, that's such a stupid name. Yeah, like, it's pretty bad.
I then positioned them above cities around the world. At the same time, I sent nanomachines to infiltrate people's brains. These nanomachines would rid people of their emotions.
Okay.
That said, that was merely the first stage. If emotions are removed too quickly, there is a danger of impairment. It was necessary to acclimatize the brain slowly. And so I watched over humanity, waiting quietly for the moment to move on to stage 2.
We're really just sitting here and letting him monologue as well. So why is Mike mansplaining their evil plan to us again? That's what I'm saying. Like, he just showed up out of nowhere and was like, I bet you're wondering how I did all this. Well, let me tell you.
That's when I faced a phenomenon that couldn't be explained. There was a group of children that, for whatever reason, didn't completely lose their emotions.
It's us, the Go-Getters Club.
I was greatly intrigued by the existence of these children. I wanted to find out the reason they weren't losing their emotions. so I brought them to this school to conduct an investigation. The Go-Getters Club was the result. It goes without saying, but I am of course referring to you all.
What do you mean you brought us to this school? You started the Go-Getters Club?
It was April 1993. PCH-01, Pochi, was installed as a member of the Go-Getters Club. Of course, I gave the order to do so. Pochi was sent to conduct an undercover investigation, monitoring your behavior, observing, gathering data. Another thing Pochi did was to lead you exactly according to my plans. Fast forward to that summer, and I was able to acquire the precious subject I was after, completely by chance.
I gotta say, this is kind of lame. Like, I feel like the story has done a really good job so far, up until this point of like, you know, I need to pause the game because I actually hate this BGM right now. It's done a good job so far of giving us like information, like giving us little hints, making us curious, and then, you know, revealing stuff. I think it's done a really good job so far. So having Mike come and just like expedition dump all this stuff feels like rough draft kind of energy. It feels like, oh man, this is cringe actually.
The subject was a young girl with anti-dehumanizing characteristics.
What?
I carefully studied her brain and body and deepened my understanding of her.
Oh my god, they're talking about Vanilla, right? Was I actually right about like Pochi being responsible for Vanilla's death in a way, right?
As I continued my investigation, one fact became clear. The anti-dehumanizing characteristics were innate and closely linked with strong altruistic impulses. I also discovered the repression of these urges could induce the appearance of supernatural abilities.
Huh.
Well, in short,
Now that I think about it, Pochi was the first one to say they were responsible for her death.
because of your great selflessness, you all possess latent special abilities. Those times you wished to save someone with no consideration of the risk to your own life.
Wait, what did you say? The anti-dehumanizing characteristics were innate and closely linked with strong altruistic impulses. The repression of these urges could have induced the appearance of supernatural abilities. That's confusing. It says altruistic impulses, but then it says repression of these urges. But then it goes on to say, I don't think it means... I think this is like a mistranslation or something, because Mike is saying that our altruistic impulses activated our powers, not repressing the altruism, right? So... like, unless you're talking about how, like, the Fate game was the start of this or something like that, I don't know.
When those altruistic impulses reached their critical mass and erupted, that was when your powers first awakened. By the way, I realized the missing piece of my human sheepification project.
I think that repressing the dehumanizing characteristics awaken the powers? Yeah, maybe.
People to lead the flock. Shepherds.
Like resisting the emotion deletion thing.
A shepherd must possess abilities greater than the sheep. To lead a dim-witted flock, overwhelming power is required.
What?
Also, a shepherd must be virtuous. Because a society that places greedy, powerful people at the top is sure to rot. A group who fit those conditions perfectly. Yes, who else but you children, the Go-Getters Club.
You want us to be shepherds?
Exactly. You have been chosen. But all that would be meaningless with your powers still dormant. I had to awaken them. That's why I had you sent on that long journey from Kagoshima to Tokyo. I paved your way with various dangers,
opportunities for self-sacrifice, all to stimulate your awakening.
Okay, that checks out, because I feel like a couple times I was wondering, you know, why did Penelope show up? Is Mike trying to get us to awaken to our powers?
In order to realize my plan, there were times I showed you illusions.
Illusions? But I actually died many times to these quote-unquote illusions. I actually got so many game overs.
Illusions?
The strange creatures and obstacles you encountered on your trip, most of them were merely virtual. Although, not everything.
Right.
People, robots, PLP before its transformation, earthquakes, and the eruption, Tokyo as it is now. These are all real.
Hey,
What about the meteor we all saw from the bus?
like, why? Why did they even have illusions? If the game's story was pointing toward Mike, this AI being behind everything, why even have monsters that are like, oh, those were just illusions? You could have just made them robots, right? Wouldn't that have been better? A more cohesive story?
That was an illusion. I wanted to instill fear in you before you began your journey.
Okay, that's lame. Aw, man. Aw, man, I'm not enjoying this. Like, I feel like it's like they had so many puzzle pieces in this game that made you think, ooh, what's the reason behind that? And now some of them, it's Mike showing up and being like, oh no, you don't worry about it. And it's like, damn. You know what other game did that I found really disappointing? Danganronpa V3, you know? Danganronpa V3 had so many plot lines that were just thrown away at the end of the game. Okay. So the meteor was just an illusion. Okay.
In order to awaken your abilities, it was necessary to put you under extreme stress. Let's continue the story. Of course, it was my intention to have Pochi accompany you on the trip. But I thought that overcoming the dangers en route would require more than Pochi's strength alone. That's why I chose to furnish the group with another robot, an assistant. The assistant was RCHE-10, Rachel.
Okay. Okay. So Rachel joined the group 6 months before the school trip. Rachel joined the group 6 months before the school trip. So did Mike put Rachel in the group that long ago? He planned it in advance?
Rachel was an experimental model built even before Pochi was. As you know, he was remote controlled. There was no time to prepare another autonomous robot like Pochi.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about, no time? Because there was 6 months. Like, I don't know exactly when Pochi was added to the group, but the timeline is like, okay, so there's the Go-Getters Club. The no time to create another robot, but Rachel was built before Pochi. What? Exactly, that doesn't make any sense. I guess the idea is like, yeah, Rachel was made and was like a prototype before Pochi, and there was no time to make another like fully autonomous robot the way Pochi is. So they just used Rachel, but like that doesn't make sense because Rachel was in the group 6 months prior, and Pochi's, I guess, been controlling him this whole time. You know, having a robot in the group that is controlled by another robot is really weird.
Out of necessity, I chose to simply improve the robot's throwing abilities and left control to Pochi.
Like, I really don't like this because it's like Mike is this like super powerful AI that has ended the world basically, or have they? I don't even know anymore. Mike's stolen everyone's emotions, right? So they're a super powerful, intelligent AI, right? But then it's like, there was no time. That's why Rachel was being controlled by Pochi. Oh, man. What? And, why is everyone dead or missing, right? Why is everyone in Japan not here aside from the cult, you know? So, like, where are all the humans that Mike saved? Like, right? Like, Mike stole people's emotions from them so that they wouldn't do the wars anymore? But everyone died anyway? Is that what happened? Or are they... Did Mike put them somewhere?
I sent him to the Go-Getters Club in January 1995. If he appeared just before the trip, you'd be suspicious. So I planted him as a transfer student in advance.
Like, you didn't want to use that 6 months time. You didn't want to use that 6 months time to just make an autonomous robot? Like, surely with how powerful Mike has been established, it's not unrealistic for them to create an autonomous robot in the 6 months or however long prior to the...
I think I made the right choice in introducing Rachel as an assistant. If Rachel hadn't been there, you may not have gotten this far.
Uh-huh.
And now we come to the finale of my story.
Is there implying that Pochi took much longer than 6 months to build? I guess.
At last we arrive on that fateful day, July 13th, 1995.
Right.
The day you were involved in a bus accident on your way to Comet. The meteor had nothing to do with it. As I said before, that meteor was just one of my illusions.
So what is even the point of the meteor? Literally, what was even the point?
The accident was one of my schemes, carried out by my robots, instilling fear in you, and at the same time, rendering you unconscious. I then moved you to that undersea theme park. By the way, you may all possess special latent abilities, but that potential alone wasn't enough. To awaken your abilities, I first had to remove the limiters from within your brains.
Right. The what? What are you talking about?
So I housed you in pods, and it was in those pods that I performed the surgery.
The surgery?
Wait, that's not what I heard. I thought those pods were designed to brainwash everyone.
That is false information I provided. You were thoroughly deceived.
I'm gonna, like, fuck this, mate. Ugh. I don't like when mystery stories, you know, it gives us information and then just, like, really callously, flippantly is like, nope, that was a lie. It wouldn't be this bad if they slowly gave us this info. Exactly. This all could have been built up. The whole thing with Vanilla misunderstanding the brainwashing, that could have been established instead of it just being like, you know, we've just taken it as a given. Okay, we were brainwashed at the start of the game. This was established to us a couple of times, and we just have to take, like, Vanilla's word for it. And then it's like, nope, Vanilla was wrong about it. Like, that could have been done way better. I don't like when mystery games or stories in general, they'll establish something important about the world. They'll be like, oh, you know, this is how it works, and then just, like, without any foreshadowing or any like build up to it, it's like, oh no, that was wrong. It's like, come on. You know? Yeah, we're coming out to an ad break, so I'm just gonna I won't keep going for a little bit. Yeah, I was really enjoying this game up until this point. I think this whole sequence is so klutzy. And it just feels like they didn't know how to resolve all these different like hanging threads. So they're just like, oh, you know. And it's like, why? Why do you write the story in this way? You know, like the whole thing with the meteor. If it wasn't going to be anything, then it shouldn't have been there, right? It all went downhill when they started dragging my boy Percy. Exactly. Like, the way the story starts, it's like we're hit by a meteor and then we're in this underground park and then we get out of the underground park and nobody's there. And so we're wondering, oh, did Japan get hit by a meteor and everyone's dead? But then we're like, oh, but that couldn't have happened because nobody's here. And there was something about the time. I feel like Mike is leading up to revealing stuff about the year that we're in, right? So it you know, the mystery around that being like, oh, what if it wasn't a meteor? What if it was something that sent us into, you know, we were propelled forward in time? Like, I would have been fine with that. You know, I'm willing to accept like sci-fi nonsense to a degree, but like you can't just like highlight the meteor as this really important thing and then be like, oh, never mind. Never mind, it was just an illusion. Oh, and by the way, those other monsters are an illusion too. Mike can just make illusions. It's like, really? If Mike can make illusions, then like is anything in this game real, you know? Like you're kind of undermining the premise of everything with this kind of writing. Yeah, like I said, I feel like up until this point, this game it's been doing well with the mysteries, and I feel like all the characters, they've been asking the right questions. You know, there've been little things that have been like, oh, hang on, if this is like this, then how does that work? I'll wonder that out loud, and then I'll talk to a character at camp, and they'll literally say what I just said and answer it, and that made me think, yeah, this story has been thought out, it's intelligent, but hell, this entire expedition gump could be another ruse by Mike to further deceive the kids. We have no justification on what to believe anymore. Exactly. Mike has literally just appeared here out of nowhere, and it's very strange because it's like, up until this point, like you even asked in the chat, hey, how come we haven't seen Mike in person before? It's kind of weird that they're always communicating with us via a proxy, right? So why? why is Mike just appearing now to say all this shit? That's weird because, you know, if they could do it now, then they could have done it at any point before this point, and so that makes it weird, right? The entire thing with like Mike wanting to awaken us to our powers, that makes sense. Even the sheepification thing, as dumb as that is, I get it, but it's such a it's such a lame way of like delivering the story, because like, you know, the only other people we've seen up to this point are the other cult members, right? So it would have been cool if we saw more people and saw how they're like emotionless, and you know, wouldn't it have been cool if like we actually ended up leading people? You know, if the idea is that we're shepherds, what if, you know, during the cult scene, right? What if instead of just escaping the cult, what if we found some members of the cult who were like not sure what to do, and we helped them escape too, and we like led them. And then this reveal about Mike being like, oh, I want you guys to be shepherds and lead humanity. That, you know, that could have added into that. That could have been cool. The only reason for Mike to show up now is because everyone he wants to awaken has done so, which would mean Yuki is also a plant. I do think Yuki is a plant. Yuki is odd. I'm also assuming Vanilla's ghost form is somehow a power like astral protection. Yeah, I don't know. He said something about like one of the... He said there's a girl in the group who has the power to combat the dehumanizing. And the way he said it made me think, oh, just being in her presence combats the dehumanizing, and that's why the reason that I thought it was vanilla is because they've got her in a pod in the, you know, in the other timeline. We saw they had her in a pod, and I thought maybe the reason they had her like that was because she's got that power. I don't know.
That can't be. When we got out of the pods, we were clearly acting different than usual.
Exactly.
That was a side effect of removing the cerebral...
Oh, shut the fuck up! Oh, you were brainwashed. It was a side effect. Oh my god.
The breakwater that had been holding back your fears was destroyed, and so you lost reason.
But I can't believe I'd be taken in like that.
What do you mean?
I required a lot of time to perform...
You're a ghost, right?
During that time, you were all enclosed within the pods. But at the same time, I was busy doing things in the outside world too. I engineered a new generation of improved nanomachines and dispersed them from the panopticons, so beginning the process of eradicating human emotions.
So where'd everyone go?
The next generation nanomachines were more effective than the first, but they had a weakness. When humans were exposed to sunlight, the nanomachines were expelled from within them.
What?
To prevent that from happening, I had to trap humanity underground.
Okay. Really? Really?
That was phase 2 of the human shapification project.
So they turned vampires? What? Yeah, like... It's like I said, it's not even a bad idea. The idea that all the people are still alive, they're just living underground. They're in like vaults or some shit. It would have been cool if we actually saw like evidence of that, you know? And what was with the cult if that's the case? Why is there a cult that's above ground and they're able, you know, they literally did brainwashing. And we had to cure the kids of the brainwashing. And so, you know, how does that work? How does that make any sense? Oh, I don't like it because, like, we could have discovered this, right? It could have been a horrific discovery if we were like, oh my god, we found all the people. They're underground and they don't have emotions. Oh, you know, that could have been like a whole thing. But instead it's just told to us.
After that, you woke up in the undersea theme park and began your 1,200-kilometer journey from Kagoshima to Tokyo. And finally, you have arrived.
Also, you, like... So Mike is designed to protect people from themselves, I guess, whatever. You know we need sunlight to live, right?
Everything has gone exactly as planned. Before long, every stage of my plan will be complete.
Every stage? Your plan?
Let me say it again. The reason I had you undertake this journey was to turn you into shepherds. I needed to awaken all of your abilities, and that process is now complete. Not a single member of the Go-Getters Club remains unawakened.
That's not true. Yuki, have you got something to say?
In Kagoshima, I got the ability to turn into a chunk of iron.
And in Yamaguchi, my fire-breathing ability.
In the Ehime cult facility, I got my inventing powers.
And I got my mighty swing in Osaka.
I was on that train when I got my hyper-electric wave.
Same for my ability. On that same train.
When we were in Shirakawa-go, and I helped Aniki?
Just now, in the school corridor.
Exactly. Accordingly, you have all completed your shepherd training.
Yuki, have you got something to say?
The only thing left is to wait for your reply.
Why?
I devised 2 strategies to protect life on this planet. One of those was the Human Sheepification Project. The goal was to support all life forms on this planet, while at the same time preserving humanity. But there is another way. The extermination of humankind. All I need to do is detonate the nanomachines in everyone's brains.
What?
You all have a choice to make.
Are you fucking kidding me? What the fuck are you talking about? The goal was to support all life forms on this planet while at the same time preserving humanity, but there's another way, the extermination of mankind. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? You went through all this effort and now you're like, but it's up to you guys. If you want to kill everyone, I'm done with that. Like, what? And I don't understand why everyone died. Or, I guess not everyone died. I guess they're just underground. But like, what was with the war? Did that get resolved?
Become shepherds and make human sheepification a reality. Or annihilate humankind. That is what I mean by reply.
Oh, fuck off.
Quit fooling around!
Oh my god, I just... It doesn't make sense. How is everyone alive underground? How are they, like, you know... Is it like the Institute from Fallout where they got, like, farms and stuff underground?
We can't make a choice like that!
If you don't make a choice, the second option will become inevitable. Do you not care if your father dies?
Fuck off.
Wait a minute! You know about my dad?
So, like, Mike is trying to blackmail them into becoming shepherds now?
Of course.
Like holding all of humanity at ransom?
So you know where my dad is, too?
He tried to impede my plans. He is now in confinement.
Okay.
What do you mean?
The person who created me was your father.
Alright, so I called that, right? I called that.
You're lying! My dad! Mike!
I'll give you some time. 3 days.
Uh-huh.
Use them to think things through. Till then.
I hate this. Oh man, I was genuinely really enjoying this game up to this point. They just ignore the Yuki issue. They absolutely do. It's like I said, they didn't have to. I don't know if they ran out of fucking time or budget or whatever, but like they didn't have to deliver the story in this manner with fucking Mike explaining everything. Mike suddenly appearing and explaining everything because yeah, I was really liking this story, but the last minute info dump ruined it all. It genuinely did because it's like we've been on this journey for so long. There could have absolutely been more hints about, like, you know, the fact that humanity still lives underground, you know, all of that. Why is it snowing, right? Why is it snowing in summer? That is a weird thing that has not been explained. Why is Tokyo underground? Right? Why is Tokyo covered in ash? Is it just because of the volcano? Is that the explanation? Because Mount Fuji only just erupted now, right? It hadn't erupted until before we got near to it, right? So it's not like all the ash is from the volcano. So, you know, let's just keep playing and hope it's, you know, maybe it's up from here, but like, I'm not feeling positive about it now. Unless it had been erupting several times while you're in the park, maybe.
Are your repairs finished, Mr. Pochi?
I also just think, yeah, the whole thing with Raicho is very silly. Because I was into it. I was into the idea of Raicho being a robot. And then the other reveal that Pochi is also a robot, that was surprising. And I think it was kind of cool. But then, yeah, it's absolutely just hand-waved. Like, oh yeah, the reason Raicho is not autonomous the way Pochi is, we just ran out of time. It's like, oh, come on. There could have been a much more interesting reason. And it could have easily been, oh yeah, I created Pochi to infiltrate the Go-Getters Club. But then, you know, Raicho could have not been made by Mike. Raicho could have been made by Pochi and Vanilla. That's what I thought. You know? Right? Like, Pochi and Vanilla could have worked together to create Raicho in secret. And, you know, it could have been after Vanilla died because she's a ghost and he's always been able to see her, right? I don't know what caused all the earthquakes exactly. I thought the earthquakes were... I thought it was going to be more weapon stuff. Maybe Raicho was made by Neuro's father and Mike could never reprogram him. Exactly. Something like that. I was thinking the reason why Raicho is different from Pochi is because, you know, he's a different entity. He was made to, yeah, help out the Go-Getters Club secretly. And, you know, what if Mike didn't even know he was a robot until it was revealed? Like, that could have been cool if Mike didn't even know, if it just, like, escaped his notice. That's what I thought was going to happen, but instead it was just like, oh yeah, I made Raicho and I made him before Pochi, but then when I thought I'd send another robot to infiltrate you guys, I ran out of time, so I just thought I'd let Pochi control him. Like, that's so strange, because like Pochi's been sent to this group to, like, yeah, do undercover work and report back to him and stuff, right? How can he concentrate on doing that if he's controlling Raicho every single second with his fucking game controller?
Yeah, Neuro fixed me up. Thanks to her, I'm back to normal. Well, actually, I feel better than before. Thanks, Neuro.
Quit it. You don't need to thank me. It was all my fault. Humankind being trapped underground. All the difficult things you guys went through.
Instead of sending Raicho, all they had to do was fake Pochi's awakening and give him Raicho's powers. Yeah? Yeah, that's another thing too. Like I said, I do like Raicho as a character. Like, I think it's cool. I just, yeah. If you know, from Mike's perspective, there didn't need to be another robot. Pochi could have done it all. Pochi could have had Raicho's throwing ability. You know?
What are you saying? It's not your fault, Neuro.
I do like Raicho, but Mike's purpose for sending him is just kind of stupid. Like, yeah, because what was he even trying to accomplish? You know, he sent Raicho to infiltrate the group. But Raicho's not an autonomous robot, so he wasn't even, like, reporting back to Mike. But then he's like, oh, I guess I sent Raicho to help you along on your journey. There were points where you couldn't have continued without Raicho. It's like, yeah, but, like, Pochi could have done all that.
Yeah, it's got nothing to do with you.
It's lame. I think it's lame. And, man.
It does!
I'm trying to continue, but, like...
Mike.
It's really taking the wind out of my sails.
What does that have to do with anything?
There's no need for you to feel responsible at all.
They're right.
You guys, I'm so sorry.
Look, you don't need to apologize.
But if my my dad hadn't made Mike.
None of us are blaming your dad either.
Yup. If your dad wasn't around, then Nyoro, the world's cutest girl, would never have been born.
Eh? You're asking Nyoro out at a time like this?
No, I'm not.
Well, if you're gonna say it, I feel the same.
What?
Huh? You like Nyoro too?
No, not that.
Oh, you don't?
Well,
Hmm?
that's not what I'm trying to say. If Nyoro's dad, the scientist, hadn't existed, then neither would I. Like the scientist created Mike, who then created me.
Did you know about my dad?
No. All I knew was that Mike's creator was a genius scientist from Japan. I had no idea it was Nyoro's dad.
So you don't know where my dad is?
No. I'm sorry. The only thing I'm sure of is that the scientist had nothing but good intentions when he created Mike.
Does this mean Pochi is Nyoro's uncle?
Now that you mention it, Mike said something like that. He tried to impede me.
Or is it cousin? Families confuse me. Well, it's like, I think it's, I don't know. The family tree, right? We got Nyoro's dad, and obviously Nyoro's dad is Nyoro's dad, right? He's also Mike's dad, if you want to, like, you know, view it that way, right? He created Mike. So it's like Mike and Nyoro are siblings, and then Mike made Pochi. So I think that makes Nyoro Mike's aunt. Sorry, I think that makes Nyoro Pochi's aunt. It makes Nyoro Pochi's aunt. Yeah. so it makes the ship teasing a little bit awkward, but I don't know. It's not really how robots work, right?
Hey, Dad, what are you researching?
Daddy is researching artificial intelligence, AI. This AI is super smart, so it's going to show us how to solve all kinds of problems.
I'm gonna say it, Nyoro's dad sucks. This guy sucks. Like, all we've seen of him, he sucks. First of all, he told Nyoro, like, Nyoro was like, hey dad, I want to spend more time with you. And he was like, well, you can't. And she was like, what the hell? And he was like, well, you can spend time with me if you become a super, you know, genius scientist like I am. You gotta never give up. That's what he said to her. Like, not gonna lie, I thought you were gonna say Nyoro's dad is kind of hot. Nah, he sucks. Not into it. Cause, yeah, I feel like that's such a weird and twisted thing to say to a child. Like, you can spend more time with me if you pursue the same career as me. Like, what the hell? Baby Nyoro just wants to go and get ice cream. Can you just be a dad? Like, God. But then he also created Mike, and Mike sucks. Like, Mike is a bad AI. You know? You didn't stop to think about if you should, right?
Once it's complete, we'll be able to help lots of sick and starving people. Plus, environmental and energy problems will probably be a thing of the past, too.
Probably. I fucking hate this guy.
And with that, there will be no more wars on Earth. Everyone will be able to lead happy lives.
Nyoro's dad developed Mike for the sake of humanity.
Totally, that's what we're saying. Mike is the bad one.
Yeah, true dat.
I want to sock that son of a gun real good.
Speaking of, what's our reply to Mike gonna be?
Do it. Kill everyone. I don't care at this point. My boy Rachel is dead. What's the point of going on?
Isn't it obvious?
There's no way we will become shepherds.
And we're not gonna annihilate humanity!
We've got to choose the third option.
There's a third option?
Mike, we've got to. All together.
Damn straight! Take that sucker out!
Thanks, you guys.
Hey, it's no time for tears.
But
You like it when I smile. That's what you said, right, Nyoro? Same for me. So just smile, okay?
Pochi. Pochi.
That's not what he said to do. I unironically hate when in anime the main character always goes, I'm just not gonna pick either option. I have no plan on how to do it, but everything will work out somehow. That just sounds so irresponsible. Yeah. 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 Everything's gone to shit since Rachel died. My favorite characters in this game have always been Rachel and Penelope, and we haven't seen them in so long. I'm so mad. So Yuki, what the fuck? Yuki, what the fuck?
Mr. Pochi, are you okay? Mike is your master, so to speak. Aren't you afraid to fight it?
No, not even slightly. Because I've got everyone with me. You included. Yuki.
I don't know if I'll be of any use, but I'm gonna give it my all.
I don't understand it. Why we're just sidestepping the fact that she never awakened to anything?
I'm gonna stop Mike from getting its way. That's my father's wish. So don't worry, Dad.
What's up, Nyoro? Why the long face, huh?
It's just... I've been looking at this photo I took with my dad ages ago. My dad used to smile all the time.
Who's that little pipsqueak?
That's me, when I was 7.
Huh? You're wearing glasses.
And? Well, what's wrong with that?
Nothing's wrong with it, but...
I mean, technically Yuki isn't part of the Go-Getters. She didn't show up until partway through the trip, so Mike didn't like about everyone awakening. That still doesn't explain where she came from exactly.
You just look so different now.
Yeah, I don't know. It's
Because of my dad, I used to read loads of books. So my eyesight got pretty bad.
But what about now?
I wear contacts now. I can barely see a thing without them.
Huh? So you're another Four Eyes like Tatsun. Yikes!
Pochi, don't you like girls who wear glasses?
No, you've got it wrong. With or without glasses, I think you're amazing.
whoa.
I figured you might say something like that. If we defeat Mike and save my father,
You gonna go out with a robot?
I wonder if he'll smile like he used to.
Like, what happens when you grow old and he stays a little boy? That's gonna be really awkward, actually, right?
If we combine our forces, defeating Mike's gonna be a walk in the park. Mike's, like, put us through so many horrible things. For everyone all over the world, we've gotta take Mike out.
I guess that is actually another thing that's kind of odd about this whole thing is Mike talks about how in 1993, right? So 2 years before the school trip, that's when the Go-Getters Club was established, and that's when Pochi was put in the Go-Getters Club. But these are all children, right? So children can visibly age a lot in the span of 1 or 2 years, right? So wouldn't that be really, you know, it'd be weird to yeah, be like, I'm gonna infiltrate this group of children with a robot that looks like one of them. Maybe he's been getting regular maintenance to alter his appearance, like maybe. But yeah, it's kind it's kind of wild.
I wonder. That thing about getting brainwashed in the pods and it wearing off if we were in danger.
Right, that was another element of the stupid brainwashing. Like, what is with that? If you're telling me the brainwashing was a lie, like...
Was that all a lie? Why did Mike lie to us about that? It didn't interrupt during the Fate game.
This is just a guess, but...
Does that mean the mushroom stuff was all avoidable? No, because they explicitly stated that the mushroom, like the cold brainwashing that the mushroom healed, it worked differently to the start of the game brainwashing, right? Because in the cult, when half of the kids got brainwashed, they were like, oh, we just need to put them in danger, and then they'll, you know, or when they're in danger because of the fucking guillotine, right? They'll go back to normal, right? That was when Yuki was like, no, this works differently. We need to use the amygdala.
Maybe it was hoping our powers would get awakened during the Fate game? It said that when our altruistic impulses reached their critical mass and erupted, we'd find our powers.
So, if someone got into a tough spot during the Fate game... Oh my god! I don't care what happens to me! I gotta, like, save them! Mike was probably expecting those kind of situations.
Yeah, maybe.
This is super frustrating! Feels like Mike had us in
That
the
doesn't make
palm of his hand.
sense! That doesn't make sense! That is so bullshit! See, like, I always thought the brainwashing was dumb. It was a dumb, contrived thing in order to, you know, at the start of the game, we're doing this Fate game and the characters are all betraying each other and stuff. And then it's like hand wave, like, oh, don't worry about that, they were brainwashed. And it's a contrived hand wave to explain why these characters are likable, right? They're likable because that's not the part of them that was being duplicitous and suspicious, you know? I just fail to see the point of the brainwashing plotline. It just feels like a red herring. Yeah, it is. Like, I feel like at the start of the game, they wanted to do this fake out where it was like, oh, look, it's gonna be like a Danganronpa where the characters are all betraying each other and you don't know who to trust, ooh. But then it was like, haha, never mind. We're all friends. We were just being brainwashed. We don't really want to betray each other at all. That's fine. I was fine with it. You know, I knew about it going into the game, and that's why I'm fine with it, because I've already come to terms with it, right? But for them to turn around and be like, oh no, that's not really what happened at all. Mike gave vanilla misinformation about it, but it's like, what? But they were brainwashed. They were acting not normal. Like Neuro, for example. The way this Fate game worked is that we all had wristbands on. And the wristbands, it had a task. And the task wasn't our task. It was the task of someone else. Neuro had a task on her wristband that said, Tatsune, he is not allowed to show his wristband until a certain point in the game. And so Neuro tricked Tatsune into showing her his wristband, and then he got eliminated, right? Neuro wouldn't do that. We've seen that through the rest of the game, that Neuro is not a manipulative person like that. She's not cold-hearted, you know, because she did that and then she was like, well, that's one down. She wasn't even plussed about him being eliminated, right? And at that point in the game, they thought being eliminated meant you died. So, yeah, the brainwashing, as dumb as it was, it did make sense. Because it's like, oh, yeah, these characters, they're not just heartless killers like that. It's fine. It was just there for the little fake out sequence. But to turn around and be like, oh no, that's just not how it worked. Actually, Mike did surgery on everyone, and I don't understand it. Mike was like, oh yeah, we made everyone do this. Yeah, like, Vanilla was the one who came up with the fucking fake game. Mike did say that the surgery did mess up their personalities temporarily, so it's not a lie. In lore it makes sense, but as a plotline it just feels forced. It does. Because, like, Mike wasn't the one who came up with the fake game, it was Vanilla. Vanilla came up with the fake game because she... Hold on, okay, so Mike fed fake info to Vanilla that the fake game... Not the fake game, sorry, hold on. Mike fed fake info to Vanilla that the characters were brainwashed, and then she came up with the fake game because she was like, oh, if they believe they're in danger, they'll stop being brainwashed. That's why I need to do the fake game thing so they won't be brainwashed. I don't know if that adds up. I don't know if that adds up or not. Unless they're implying that Mike intentionally tricked Vanilla into doing the fake game. I think that is what they're implying. But it's just really weird to me.
But not for much longer.
Because Vanilla's the fake game thing, she came up with the idea because the fake game was in a movie. It was in a movie they were watching while they were on the bus. So she just copied the idea from the movie, including Penelope, right? So why do that when Mike can just make the danger on their own? Exactly. And also, like, did Mike create Penelope because it was in the movie? I don't know.
This time, Mike's gonna be the one in our hands.
All right! You just wait, Mike! The tables are about to be turned! Flippity flop!
See, the thing is, like, I knew going in, right? I knew about the bait and switch. I feel like up until this point, the bait and switch was actually integrated into the story fine. You know? I think I definitely would have been more annoyed with it if it was like, if it was there for no reason, if it was there only to make fun of Danganronpa fans. This feels very much like a motive's a very complex situation from Zero Time Dilemma. Exactly. That definitely feels like it. And, it makes sense to him and only to him. Yeah, like I said, I feel like if the bait and switch was just there as a little, like, well, I think when I first saw the cutscene, which was like the movie they were watching on TV, when I first saw that, I was like, oh, if it's just that, then it's fine. It's just a fun little gag, you know, poking fun at people who wanted another escape game, killing game kind of situation. That'd be fine. But then we had this whole sequence in the underwater amusement park with the fake game. And yeah, I was like, okay, I get why people would be upset by this, but it was a key plot point for a long time. The whole fake game thing, it was like, okay, you know, we keep coming back to, okay, why were we in the underwater theme park? Why were we in the pods? Vanilla ended up being behind the fake game. Whatever. I get that. I thought it was done fine, you know? It would have been cringe if it was like if it had nothing to do with anything. But now it does feel like it's being completely hand-waved. Like they shouldn't have written it in the first place if it wasn't going to be important, you know? The entire fake game and the fake brainwashing is just a side effect. It wasn't even required for the story. Yeah, that's what it feels like. It feels like, you know, they set up the story to have this, like, dig at Danganronpa, or dig at fans who wanted another Danganronpa. And I think it would have been fine if, you know, because they were taking it seriously. They weren't, like, treating it as a joke. But now it's like, oh, that's not important. Now we've got to fight this robot because I don't even know. I'm not I'm not invested anymore. And it sucks. I'm so disappointed.
Now that we're finally at this stage, my heart's really pounding. I can't believe that chump tried to use us. Getting smart with us. I'm gonna make sure Mike gets what's coming to it.
Once we defeat Mike, we can go back to living like we did before. Right?
Can we?
Going to school together.
Tokyo is underground. Right?
Yeah, for sure.
If that's the case, we can give it another go, right?
Huh?
The school trip. We can all visit Kamakura together.
So we're finally gonna make it into the enemy base. I guess there's gonna be hordes of enemies waiting for us. This is just me trembling with excitement.
Their entire school life, at least the last 2 to 3 years, was a lie. They are only together because Mike wants them together. So go back to what? Exactly. I don't know.
Defenders of justice aren't daunted by evil.
See, I thought the reason they were put together was like I thought it was like Mike is this thing that took over humanity and was taking people's emotions, and the Go-Getters Club, I thought they were put together as like a preventative measure. They were like, we have to keep these kids who have emotions together so that you know, humanity can still have emotions, you know, even if it's just these kids. That's what I thought was going on. But the reveal that like it was Mike who put them together in the first place, I don't know how I feel about it. I don't know.
Mike referred to you as PCH01. What does that mean?
It's my model number. PCH stands for Plenipotentiary Chaperoning Humanoid.
Uh-huh.
They're pretty long words, and I'm not entirely sure what they mean. But I think it means that I'm a human-shaped robot designed to observe and think for myself. The other robots are completely under Mike's control.
Still confused about the timeline. The emotion-stealing reveal before implied that the kids already knew about it, but the way Mike explained it, that happened after they were kidnapped? Yeah. I don't know. I don't know.
Mike gave me the ability to make my own decisions.
Mike trusted you, didn't it?
Like, the kids at the very start of the game, when they got out at the amusement park, they were acting like very normal kids. They were like, oh my god, what happened? We were on this school trip. Where are our parents? Where are we? We gotta find an adult because we're scared, you know? Maybe there's a police station we can go to because, you know, we're missing kids now, right? It was all very normal, and the way they were talking, it was like, okay, so life for them before, you know, before the school trip fiasco, it was very normal with just kids going to school. They're all in this school club together, the Go-Getters Club, and they all go to this school in Tokyo together. Some of them were from different locations, but I don't know. Yeah.
It probably did. But not anymore.
I know that. You may be a PCH still, but the meaning has changed. Perfect champion friend.
Thanks, Tatsun. But friend begins with an F.
It's been a long journey, but it's almost over. Mike, the thing that stole humanity's spirit.
Unless Mike did say it brainwashed humanity twice. The first batch of nanomachines might have stole their emotions before the kidnapping. The second batch that turned them into vampires happened after the kidnapping. I think so. I think that is what happened, but like, I don't know. I don't like the fact that he's done surgery on all of them, because I feel like that can just come back whenever they feel like it and be like, look.
We're gonna defeat it ourselves and bring back joy to the world.
Oh.
I'll bet that's what my sister would have wanted too.
There's no reason to separate it into two instances like that plot-wise. Like, maybe it's gonna come back, but yeah.
Hey, Pochi. Mike called Rachel RCHE10, right?
I do feel like the number, the time is going to come back, right? I think Mike had a reason for emphasizing, okay, you guys were kidnapped 1995. I feel like there was a reason he said that. And so I still feel like we have been propelled into the future, maybe longer than 4 years into the future, maybe, you know?
That's Rachel's model number. RCH stands for Radio Controlled Humanoid. I think that part's self-explanatory. E is for experimental. That's because Rachel was an experiment.
He did specify how long he did. Did he? I don't think he did. He did. Yeah, he didn't. He didn't. I thought he didn't specify how long they were in the pod. So I've always felt from the start of the game, I've always felt like, oh, us characters, we think it's 1995, but there's something going on because, well, like one of the first items you find in the game is this poster. Sorry, I clicked on the wrong one. Key items. One of the first items you find in the game is this. A flyer for the undersea theme park. It says grand opening summer of 1994. And so I always thought, okay, that's weird that it's being emphasized the year. So I've always felt like, okay, the year that we're in, it is going to be a plot point. And then when the kids said, oh, they said something about it being 1995, right? So yeah, that's why I'm thinking like there's something going on with the year that we're in.
Rachel was controlled by me. He didn't have free will. Now he's broken.
Are you blaming yourself? But if Rachel hadn't stepped in to save us, we might not have made it.
Pi could have shielded you. Instead of just standing there uselessly.
My beloved Hosekizuka theater group has a saying.
Pi and Tatsun are not invited to my birthday party because like what is going on with them?
So everyone loved him. Pochi, let's take down Rachel's enemies.
Okay.
We can avenge him. If we do that, he'll definitely.
Yeah, I know.
Still trying to figure out how the choice on the train comes back, because that implied some kind of time travel shenanigans. Maybe. It implied something about... Yeah, I don't know. There was something going on there.
Tomorrow we face off against Mike, right? I'm gonna roast Mike whole with my flames of love!
Okay.
Huh? Where are you aiming that love? That's...
I didn't say that.
You just wait, Mike, you scumbag! Cause we're gonna come find you and pummel you into the dust with 100 kicks! If we save the world, we're gonna be heroes! Ha ha ha! So, Mike said that Rachel was an experimental version, right?
Yeah, he was built before me. He's a really old model. Rachel couldn't think or move by himself.
Ah, so the fact Rachel never said anything...
Yep. It's because he's an experimental model. Rachel didn't have any speech functionality.
See, because another thing is, that choice on the train, the first time I did it, there was a whole long explanation. But the second time I went back to that choice, it was a lot shorter. You know, I guess because the game was aware that I already went to the other choice, so I didn't feel the need to explain it all, but I found that kind of strange. And a little bit annoying because now I can't go back to that choice to like remember exactly what he said. But it was like Rachel kept talking about, like, at the time we thought it was Rachel, maybe it was Pochi, I don't know. Whoever the protagonist is, it was like I thought long and hard about the decision. Rachel was like, yeah, for some reason I feel like I should just push the button. Yeah, the dialogue the second time made it sound like whoever was narrating knew this was the second time he made the choice. Yeah. But like the first time it was like, yeah, my first instinct is to jump to the other train to save Aniki. But for some reason, I feel like I should press this, you know, the emergency button. But then when the choice actually happened, it was like, oh, you can't press that option because you got spotted. So I don't understand what's going on there.
Ah, when we were fighting over who got to be leader, we argued a bunch, but he never said a word.
Pochi! Let's finish Mike off once and for all! I'm not gonna forgive anyone who upsets Neuro! So...
Okay.
Hey guys, can I ask you something? Going to take down Mike. That was a unanimous decision, right? But where exactly is it?
Ah, now that you mention it, the thing we saw on the school roof seemed like an illusion, didn't it?
I know where to go.
One of the panopticons?
I guess the illusion thing also explains how Penelope is able to disappear into thin air, right?
Yep. Mike's mainframe is stored inside the Tokyo Panopticon. So we've got to get inside and destroy it.
We can defeat Mike, right?
Yeah. And at the same time, we should be able to deactivate the nanomachines inside everyone's brains.
But how are we gonna get there?
That's easy. We can get there in that.
Oh, right. The UFO.
Pochi, you know everything about Mike, right?
No, not everything. I didn't know about Neuro's father or the surgery in the pods. And Mike mentioned a subject, right? That was the first I'd heard about that, too.
The girl Mike was studying, right?
Yeah. Anyway, the only things I knew about were the sheepification project, this trip, and Mike's whereabouts.
Why are we just glossing over that? I feel like that's a really important thing. Like, I know this timeline we don't know about Vanilla being kept in the pod, right? So it's not like these characters would go, oh, I bet it was Vanilla. Well, wouldn't they be looking at, like, each of the girls and be like, which one of us has that ability that Mike was talking about, you know?
I based my strategy on all the information I had.
Strategy?
A strategy for taking down Mike. My idea was for us to all go to the Panopticon together, with you all awakened and powerful after the journey. That was my plan. I'd be no match for Mike alone. That's why I needed your guys' strength. When you think about it, most of the way my intentions were the same as Mike's. We both wanted to awaken your special abilities.
Wait, so you decided to disobey Mike before the trip even began, huh?
Vanilla's ghost form and Yuki falling from the sky are more than stuff enough for them to question those two. Exactly. I feel like Vanilla, it makes sense for it to be Vanilla, not just because of the thing in the pod, but because of just the fact that she is a ghost and she's still sticking around with us. That could be for a reason, you know? Like, it could be... You know how ghosts, right? They're supposed to have unfinished business. The reason Vanilla is still here on this earth, sticking around with us, it could be because she has to, you know, shield us from the nanomachines, right? She's able to do that. She doesn't know it, but she's able to do that, and so she has to stick with us to do that, even as a ghost, right? That could be why?
Yeah. All the time I spent with you guys.
I feel like Yuki at this point, she's just suspicious. I feel like Yuki is on Mike's side. I don't know, though.
How should I say it? I realized how amazing humans were.
Thank you, Pochi.
Also, Vanilla is clearly part of the Go-Getters, but Mike never mentioned her when he listened to all the members getting their powers. That's true, but I wasn't concerned about it because she's dead, you know? Is she able to awaken to any powers as a ghost? I don't know.
Eat up, Pochi! Looking forward to it, Pochi.
And that's what's so cute about you, Pochi.
Me and you, huh, Pochi?
We're the same. Huh, Pochi?
If you insist, I'll hold you to it.
There was this scene where it very clearly highlighted that Yuki is weird because, you know, Pochi doesn't have memories of her in the classroom, you know? Mike was talking to her, so he wasn't surprised about her being a ghost. Yeah, it seems like a thing that robots can see ghosts, you know?
Pochi, you're so kind.
I love your smile, Pochi.
The reason I thought that was because you guys still had your emotions. That's when I realized I had to stop Mike's plan at any cost.
Why didn't you tell us the truth before?
Well, for one, I didn't want Mike to find out. Mike said that it'd wipe out the human race if his plan failed.
No, but...
But aren't you spilling the beans right now?
Random tangent, but I like that Pochi's scruggly hair and look stayed after finding out he was a robot. Yeah, he doesn't have access to a hair straightener.
Yeah. What if Mike hurt us?
Even if it did, it's no big deal. At this stage, I don't think Mike would be so quick to annihilate humanity. After all, it's gone to the trouble of awakening all your powers. That'd all be for nothing, right?
A shepherd is nothing without a flock. Is that what you mean?
Yeah.
But we've been saying we're gonna take down Mike.
If Mike somehow overheard us... At the very least, we'd lose the element of surprise. Mike must have some strong defenses set up.
And what does that have to do with anything? If we combine our strength, we'll definitely be able to take down Mike.
Yeah. We can win this.
Totally!
Let's win this thing together.
Together, we're invincible.
That scumbag Mike. We're gonna bait it into submission.
We're gonna crush it!
Just to make sure, we're gonna head to the Panopticon tomorrow, right?
Yeah. We should get a good night's sleep before the final battle. Final battle, huh?
Looks like we're in for a tough fight.
If we're not all in this together, it doesn't seem like we've got a chance.
I think we need a strong leader.
Didn't we already decide that?
That's Kansai's leader badge.
I gave it to Rachel in Osaka, remember?
I miss Rachel.
When Rachel got busted up at Lake Suwa, the badge fell out of his pocket.
I get what you're saying. So what?
You're the one who deserves to wear the badge, Pochi.
Huh?
Rachel saved our bacon time and time again. But
It was you controlling him all along.
In other words, we owe our lives to you, Pochi.
You're our hero, Mr. Pochi. Totally!
You're the only one who can lead us.
There's no one more qualified than you, Pochi.
How about it? You gonna accept the role?
Nah, we've already decided. He's got no right to refuse.
Guys,
Well then, you're now the leader of the Go-Getters Club. I present you with this badge.
Whoa! Whoa!
Huh?
Huh?
Oh, Mo-chan.
It's a gift for those times you saved us.
Did you guys just see that? She just kissed Pochi on the cheek.
You're right.
Yeah. So shameful!
Exactly!
Totally disgraceful.
What are you guys talking about? It's no big deal.
You say that, but look how much you're blushing.
Well, it's a little. You think so too, right, Mochan?
Oh yeah, Mochan.
Oh my god.
You like Nyoro, don't you?
He's dead.
Well, putting Mochan to one side.
Hey! Don't do that!
Anyways, tomorrow is the big day.
Okay.
The day we take down Mike!
Hey, Kansai, what are you doing trying to wrap things up? Pochi's the leader now. We've literally just decided.
Oh yeah, I'm counting on you, Pochi.
Okay. Well then, here we go. Go-Getters Club.
Hey, hey, oh!
All right. What? Okay. We just got the UFO working and stuff off screen. So, see, I'm wondering if the start of the game, this whole thing, I'm wondering if this takes place in the Panopticon, right? You know, maybe this is where we're getting back to where it all began. I really want to keep playing. But I think I do need to wrap up the stream soon because, yeah, like I said, I have stuff to do in the afternoon. I'm not able to do another 10-hour stream. I don't know if, you know, if it's another like 6 hours to beat the game or if it's a lot shorter than that, right? It feels like we're really close. Gotta get some rest too. Don't want to stay sick. Exactly. Yeah, I've got to tidy up a bit because yep. Yeah. I did have a lot of fun on the weekend doing my 10-hour streams, but it did take a lot out of me. And like I said, I was in bed yesterday, basically the whole day. I actually started playing that horse gacha game, Uma Musume. You know, I did say on stream I'm done with gacha games, and I'm angry with them over a lot of things. But yeah, you know, I'm a hypocrite. I'm having a lot of fun with it, and so I'll play a little bit more of that to wind down, and then get to doing what I need to. The gacha always pulls you back in, yeah. Well, yeah. It's pretty fun. I like the it's kind of like a roguelike kind of thing. It kind of reminds me of there was this game on Steam called like Idol Manager or something like that. That's what it kind of reminds me of, and so, you know, we'll see how long I stick with it. Like I said, I'm feeling mighty cynical about the gacha genre. So maybe it will wear off, but if not, maybe I'll play it on stream sometime. Yeah, that's all I got to say. One more thing, like I said, I've got to cancel tomorrow's stream. I'm sorry about that, but no stream tomorrow. The plan is to stream on Saturday and Sunday like normal. Yeah, normally when I have to cancel a stream on Wednesday, I'm able to make it up on Thursday, but I can't this week, so gacha is toxic and aggressively addictive. I can say that as a victim. Yeah, I won't get into it because every time I get into it, I go on for a while about it. But yeah, wrapping up the stream for today. Next stream should be on Saturday. I don't know if I can make time for it. I might do like a random stream. But yeah, another thing is I've got to do more drawing. I haven't been doing any more art fight attacks, but. Alright, I hope you found today's stream interesting, amusing, what have you. Hope to see you again on Saturday, the same time. Probably will be playing this game. Maybe not. I don't wanna commit to one thing. But I would like to finish up this game, so. Yep, I'll stop yapping. Bye.